Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Cheney, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
The time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-a-side play. The boys and girls on my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a ram, a devil, a buckaroo, a brooker, or from the woods. My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride, let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride.
Well, here we are at Heathfield Oval for the big clash, Mount Lofty versus Lobethal, Division 1 Hills Football League, but also a day that coincides with a big reunion here at Mount Lofty Football Club for the Lofty Legends group, reunion group. So, and we're privileged to be joined by the convener, Hayden Cutting. Hayden, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff.
Now, for just the people watching, just can you outline the Lofty Legends group, what it's all about?
Yeah, well, it came about basically in after 2013. There's an emergency meeting of the club to discuss what the side was going to do with the fact that Hills Footy League was going to relegate to Country Division. And so there was a very big meeting here to look at what the club wanted to do in 2014. And out of that, two committee people came up to Kevin Hampton and myself and said, hey, you know, what about a past players officials type of organisation? And so we said, well, that's a really good idea, and that could, you know, support and help the club a bit. And so several of us got together, including yours truly, Jeffrey Pistola, and as a life member, and we tossed ideas around about, you know, how it could happen. And we also at the same time said, well, what can we call this group? And we went through all sorts of things. And Jeff, I reminded him recently, he actually said, well, what about the Legends?
Well, everyone's a legend, Hayden.
Yeah, and so,
aren't we all?
Oh, aren't we? In our own, you know, whatever. But so out of that came the Lofty Legends, and we met with some senior members of the footy club, Stan Evans and Owen Bevan, and they said, you know, Legends is misused these days. Legends really are all about legendary tales and the like. That's the way it used to be used, and the tales associated with Crafers, Stirling, Aldgate, Heathfield, Mount Lofty are unbelievable, and Jeff can tell some amazing stories from that. And so the Lofty Legends thing was sort of born out of that, and we started off very well in that 2014 season, and we were much closer to the players and supporting it a lot better. And we're trying to get somebody younger now to take on the thing and try and get that happening again. But it's been very good. We support the juniors with a team award. So you're encouraging people that are, you know, all-rounded and not necessarily just good footballers. And also with the seniors recognising their milestones. But yeah, but Jeff was a big part of it.
You mentioned about getting someone to take over. I suppose you've got to be a certain age to be a legend, Hayden.
No, well, then, but the individuals aren't the legend, it's the group.
Yes. Hey, as you said, taking in the heritage clubs, as you rattled off, Paul, today involved with the celebrations to go back, because it's over the teams' premierships won in the ending with 4, the years ending with 4. So we go back 90 years to 1934 with the old Aldgate Football Club and also the Stirling Football Club. So it encompasses a great history of footy, not only at this club but in the region, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and in fact, somebody alerted us to the fact that it actually goes back 100 years to 1924. We suddenly found out as well, and that was Stirling in 1924 and 1920s.
I don't know if there'd be too many of those blokes here today.
No, yeah, very successful period, the 1920s for Stirling. Stirling in 1920s, 1950s, and then Heathford Aldgate United in the 1970s. Pretty amazing periods of time.
Now, just quickly, even your own great memories, because they're celebrating a 74 premiership for the great Heathfield Aldgate United Footy Club, which you cut your teeth in at footy, and prior to that, a couple of flags, and then went down to town and played for Sturt in with South Adelaide. Just your memories, the ground must have changed a hell of a lot, and obviously this club room wasn't here, and just a few quick aspects of that.
Real quick ones, the voluntary work that was associated with this is amazing, and under the guidance of Stan Evans and lots of others, incredible. But as a player, I always remember all of us after a game would have blood sort of pouring off of our legs and the like from the stones that would wash off of the sides of the newly cut surface and the like. But one real quick, and nameless these two, but there was an altercation between a Stirling supporter and a Heathfield Aldgate supporter of opposite sexes, male and female, and the lady is rumoured to have made contact with the other chap, and he lost his foot. No, I think it was with the body, and lost his footing and rolled down the side of the hill.
It's like an amphitheatre back in those days.
Yeah, exactly. There was no club here.
That was the great rivalry for anyone in Hills football. Heathfield Aldgate United and Stirling, like a lot of the community close together, so a lot of people knew each other, but it was like civil war, wasn't it, once every 6 weeks, say, when they played each other?
Yeah, it sure was. It was incredible. But no, they were terrific days, and and the community, the way it came together to build all those facilities was incredible, so life is much more complicated now, and
No, mate, you've done a fantastic job as the convener. I know you'll still be involved in the club because of the way you love it, but wish you all the best for today's reunion, and mate, you are a legend. Thank you, Hayden
it's
Cutting.
A legendary tale.
Thanks, Hayden Cutting.
Thanks, Jeff.
Footy people, welcome to the penultimate round of the footy season, the pen, if you will. Two teams with rich Hills footy culture come head to head in this battle to see who can kick the big red balloon through the white poles. Question is, who will spoil the party balloons on Lofty Legends Day? And who will pop the last balloon? Only one way to find out, and that's live from Heathfield Oval in Heathfield. Your commentary team of Jeff Pistola, Ben Goldfinch and Jaden Hill.
Yes, a big welcome to Heathfield Oval for Filming Footy's exclusive global live stream of the Hills Football League Division 1 round 16 A-grade clash between the hosting Mount Lofty Devils and the Lobethal Tigers. Jeff Pistola and the Call to Wild team here. We're perched high on the clubroom balcony to bring you all the action. As mentioned, the day when the Devils celebrate some past heritage premierships with the annual Lofty Legends reunion. And as always, a big thanks to the Call to the Wild stream media supporters, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, and together with the HFL partners, naming rights sponsor Work Locker Mount Barker, Closey Supermarkets, Sports Power, Sharon, the Courier newspaper, Think Road Safety, and Sports Centre. And of course, we acknowledgement of the valuable sponsors of the respective clubs playing today for Mount Lofty Football Club, 24 Fit, Arkaba Hotel, Duxton Capital, BMD Group, and for the Lobethal Football Club, Closey Supermarket, Lone Co, Thomas Foods International, G. Hughes Construction Co, and the Lobethal Hotel. Well, as mentioned, plenty of festivities here today at Heathfield Oval and also tonight at Lobethal as the Tigers hold another Hall of Fame induction function. So fitting right into the frame is the amiable voice of the reason, Mr. Benny Goldfinch. G'day, Benny.
Oh, Pistols, great to be here. First time this season at Heathfield Oval, so very much looking forward to this contest today. Obviously, Mount Lofty warm favourites, looking to really warm up to finals in the top three, likely Nanbrama United as an opponent in the qualifying final. Tigers had their reasons this season, a bit of an up and down campaign, but at their best they've proven they can beat anyone, including sides like Mount Barker. So yeah, let's have a look today. Obviously last time these two sides met at this ground, Lobethal got the chocolate, so Tigers would fancy their chances today. It's a pretty strong lineup they've got on paper.
And also with us a man who loves taking us through a good party. Hello, Jaden J. Hill.
Cheers, thanks Pistols. Yes, great to be here. Lovely day for footy, and it should be a cracking game, I think, between these two sides, even though the average margin is 37.3 points between Mount Lofty and Lobethal. And funnily enough, the average margin between these two teams at Heathfield Oval was 37.64 points, but Mount Lofty have Lobethal's measure in the 14 encounters here at Heathfield Oval, with the Devils leading 10 wins to 4.
And of course, rounding out the crew today is the internationally sought producer, Tommy Hills. And we have Hudson Martlude shooting the usual great filming footy vision here on the Vibe of Hills Footy. So, a remarkable span today, boys. 90 years celebrating heritage premierships at the Mount Lofty Club. Now, can the present-day Devils enhance hopes of winning their first A-grade flag in Division 1 in 16 years with a good win over the Tigers here today? Interestingly, the Tigers have won 3 of the past 5 encounters here at the Devil Dome, including last season, as mentioned, when, as defending Premier Lobethal failed to make the finals and Mount Lofty reached the first semi-final. So, overall, I know you gave over a record there, Jordan, but a good visiting record here in recent times for the Tigers.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, Mount Lofty won 3 of the past 5 encounters overall, but obviously Lobethal have, been quite successful in recent times. So it'd be interesting to see how they go. And the overall head-to-head between the two teams is 15-12 in favour of Mount Lofty in the 27 encounters. So it should be a great game of footy.
So our worldwide stream going globally, Benny, and also we must welcome in some of our regular interstate viewers. Well, one of the temporary interstate, of course, Andrew Ozalekna.
Oh, great man.
From Air League Beach. Yep. Up there in Queensland. At the other end of the coin, former past Premiership Devil, Big Bluey Alan Simons.
Tassie.
Is watching us down in Tassie, so we welcome them on board. And also anyone else can get involved, Benny?
Yeah, Call It a Wild Facebook page, Filming Footy YouTube page, and also we're on the Hills Football League Facebook page, and shortly going live on Lofty 88.9 FM, live and local across the Adelaide Hills on the FM dial.
So, beautiful conditions here at the moment in the reserves. Mount Lofty pushing towards a big win. That's 14-19 to 2-4. I think it is the angled scoreboard is. So the Devils well on top here in the reserves. If you can see some great footage on the screen, taken by Tommy early of the heritage displayed inside the club room here at Mount.
So what premiership reunions we got happening today, Jeffrey?
Every year, said the Lofty Legends groups. Today it's centred around years finishing in 4.
Yep.
So we have 1934, as mentioned by Hayden Cutting. 1924, they dug up a flag that was won then. 1954, I believe. 1974 for the Great Heathfield Aldgate United side.
Yep.
And a couple of minor grade premierships, and also 2014.
2014.
So 10 years ago when Mount Lofty and demoted here to Country Division or Division 2, scored 4 premierships. So Devils just putting another goal on the board here in the reserve. So that's
she's on here.
And a bit of push and shove here as perhaps the Tigers' frustration building over here. So
there we go.
In the dying seconds, really, it's probably not worth worrying about, boys. As we see the 1934 side there, the old Mount Lofty Football Association. And also the Aldgate Football Club won a flag in 1934, who were the Tigers. So just continuing on here. Bit of a rolling scrum here with players, and of course the Heathfield Aldgate. That 1974 side was their 70th consecutive victory. They went on to set a then Australian record of 87 consecutive wins, which was only broken a couple of years ago by Yeppoon up in the Capricorn Football League in Queensland. They actually got over 100.
Yep.
But back in the day, the Heathfield Aldgate side, what a awesome, the red and green machine as they were known. So fantastic history on display here this afternoon. There we have the Mount Lofty 2014 Premiership. Had a very good team manager there. And of course there's Alex Weeks.
It's on again.
And on again here. Alex Weeks, Sammy Miles.
Four pistols.
Mark Nilsson and Bruno Hone. And of course out in the game at the moment, Brad Birch, who actually played in that 2014 season as well. So, a few survivors from 10 years ago, Jade. Where were you 10 years ago, Jade?
Where was I 10 years ago? I was playing in the junior Colts.
Just carving up for
I don't think so, definitely not. But yes, so there we go. Well done to Mount Lofty. Should be a great day for Devils fans.
Beautiful weather as well, Jaden. Have you got the temperature gauge for us, or you get that during the day?
I can.
Sometimes it's not. There's that siren. It's fantastic.
So the final siren has gone here. As I said, a crushing win in the end for Mount Lofty. 15 goals, 20 to 2 goal 4, I think it is, on the side here. So Mount Lofty keeping their hopes of finals participation alive with a good win over the Tigers. So a good crowd in the house.
Oh, right, yep.
In anticipation, the Oval in pretty good condition here this afternoon, considering the recent weather we've had in the hills. Big drainage project done a couple of years ago. Benny has certainly done its job, as we await expectation now of the toss of the coin to take place, which I believe Mount Lofty life member will be involved, and perhaps a very special life member on this particular day of celebration. You see beautiful outlook here from the balcony. It's probably one of the best viewing venues in the competition.
Hey.
So the reserve players, it's good to see shaking hands after a little bit of a push and shove there towards the end of the game. So we wait for the senior sides to enter the ground. In fact, the Tigers are on the ground. A couple of outs today. Be looking to keep their flickering hopes alive, Benny. I think if they need everything to work well for them, but if they win today, still a faint chance perhaps of making the finals. Although I do believe they have a bye to come, if I'm right there, so that might prove costly for them.
Yeah, the last round, Lobethal will have the bye.
Right, so you could say they're virtually out of the running.
Yeah, out of the running.
But their aim would be to finish as high as they can.
Yep.
No doubt. They have been competitive, but injuries have cut a swathe through their depth this year. But as we said, looking for back-to-back wins here at the Devil Dome. I said winning last year when they actually didn't make the finals, and Lofty did. So
Yes, it was a wet day, I think, last year as well, and Lobethal were able to kick straighter and get the win there. It's a bit of an upset as well.
So the Devils are on the field as well. And, of course, we must mention the umpires. Of course, today, Scott Bowe and Nicholas Matthew doing the field work.
Yep.
James O'Leary, as we talked about last week, he just follows us around.
Yeah, centre stage.
James Ryan and Thomas Ryan and James Woodward doing the boundary, and Alan Christian and Jeffrey Lynn in the goals. So just announcing the today's tosser will be Bruce Dawes. Life member, of course, the coach of that undefeated 2014 A-grade premiership. So Bruce making his way. And we must mention the umpire sponsors: Cherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice, Appel, and Sports Power Mount Barker.
Bruce won the A-grade Best and Fairest in 1996 and was an A-grade premiership player in 2006 and 2007.
It's Bruce usually seen out there umpiring, Jane, but today did some of the earlier games because he wanted to be on board here and catch up with some of his players 10 years ago when he led him to an undefeated premiership.
A premiership coach in 2014 and being recognised as the senior country coach of the year by the SANFL. He also coached our senior women's teams in 2019, then went on to coach in the SANFLW League, where he coached at Steele Football Club, and now resides in West Adelaide.
Bruce showing a bit of looks like he's
practicing
skill there with the coin.
Back home at Mount Lofty has been an avid volunteer over many years, helping all over the club. Over the years, Bruce has...
He's also Vice President of the Hills Football League, Jane, Bruce. So man who carries a lot of hats.
Sure does.
Of course, also women's coach in the SANFLW with the West Adelaide Football Club.
Yeah, yes. Done a lot in the HFLW space.
So Peter Bampton coming in for the Tigers, and it'll be Tyson Hone from the Devils as Bruce will conduct the toss here. So up she goes. Peter Bampton has won the toss for the Tigers, and they'll kick to the left of the screen or down the slope, those who know E-field only.
Yep.
So good atmosphere, good crowd in the house here this afternoon, Jaden.
Yeah, I'll expect them to flood in as well. So should be great crowd at the end of the day as well. So a few cordials consumed, I'm sure. So should we get going with footy?
Yeah, as I say, the kicks get longer, the marks get higher by the end of the day. So we can see the Devils team there.
Thank you sincerely on behalf of everyone at Mount Lofty.
Of course, significantly boosted in the last few rounds, Benny boy Ashley Eckerman coming back after that hand injury earlier in the season.
Yes. You know, it's starting to strengthen their side up here. Just looking at Josh Sykes going through his warm-up for goals. Obviously, he's a key forward for the Devils coming across from Birdwood. So that
only his ninth game for the season, Benny.
Yep.
So he's been plagued with a little bit of injury, but as you said, a fit Josh Sykes, is a force to be reckoned with up forward. And as we see the Tigers line up, only Riley Skinner of the family outing there today. So I said the Tigers, a few injuries. But players to watch here, I think Jaden, the man, has been very high in the consistent in the disposals department. Number 13, Jacob Collins, who I reckon might be something of a dark horse.
Yeah,
for the
Smoky
medal.
Yes, could be a Smoky as well. And got 40 plus disposals, I believe, last time these two teams played. Got breakthrough player of the day as well. Kai Tucker for Mount Lofty won that award the last time these two teams played. So should be interesting to see if anyone matches up on Collins, maybe stop his form.
We did, as you said, we did do that game last time, and if I recall, Lobethal came home pretty spiritedly in the end. At 21-point margin in the end. But the Tigers certainly put up a good fight. But this afternoon.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to the clash in Rucky, a big Jimmy Braidwood up against Riley Grundy.
Yeah, this will be interesting. It was a good clash last time as well. So no clear winner, I don't think. So Brable was quite good around the ground taking marks as well. So it'll be interesting to see if he can replicate that today.
All right, we're just about in readiness here on the Vibe of Hills football on the Call of the Wild. Of course, coming through filming footy, so umpire Matthew holds the ball off, so we're underway, round 16 action. Grundy with the first tap down to Alex Weeks, who was taken high in the tackle. So Weeks with the first kick of the game takes that towards the clubroom side to the skipper in Hone, of course, recent SA Country representative, puts it forward. Ball off hands there, looking as Harry Weeks, but in the meantime, umpire Scott Bow has picked out a free kick and looks like it will be going to the Devils through the agency here of Taryn Sanderson. In his 6th A grade game, of course, past Bridgewater Callington Raider. So Sanderson, 7 goals for the season, tucked right on the angle here. So this will be a very good game. You can see the angle there, just by the floodlight post. So take his best kick. So Sanderson sets towards the, let's say, the Flash Gordon end. And I tell you what, he's kicked it like Flash did, the last man to bag 100 goals in that 2014 season from Mount Lofty. So on the board.
Yeah, well done to the Devils. First centre clearance, first inside 50 and first goal. Just took 3 kicks as well. So pretty clear what the Devils want to do today. Great momentum early.
So lightning start here by the Devils. So you don't see a Sanderson. Weeks, also a veteran of that premiership in 2014, also 2008. So probably the most capped as far as premierships out there for the Devils. Ball comes down again. Here's a chance for Hone. Bampton on him. Free kick is paid. Comes back here to Borden. Archer Variety puts it forward again. Defensive mark cut out there, taken by Stafford.
Yep, Stafford kicks the ball towards the outer side. 1-on-1 contest, Nielsen versus Weeks. Good mark there by Weeks. He wheels onto the left boot, kick inside 50. Carter's the target. Fabio Thompson around the action as well with the fist. You'd expect that all day. Snap round the corner for the Tigers goes out towards the boundary line. That's gone out of bounds. So a free kick for Mount Lofty here in the back pocket near the cricket net area. So looks like Jack Reed with the ball. Hemmed in the back pocket for the Devils. Kicks the ball out of the fence. Target there is Grundy, ground level. Tigers swooping on it. And they're held up half forward line. So Tigers looking to rebound here after the early goal for Mount Lofty.
So ball up, ball comes down. Tigers go forward, top of the square. Nielsen brings the ball to ground. Around the corner, Stevie Huckster across the face, kept under it. Oh, ricochet off Ben Pring, the vice president. He comes in. But in the end, the Devils happy to force the ball over the line. For the opening score, a rushed 1 to Lobie. So 1 behind, it plays 1 goal to the Devils. As we're coming up to 3 minutes gone here. Opening term, Hills Football League Division 1 action. On the Vibe of Hills footy, of course. Called a while. So Eckerman back in the side in recent weeks after a hand injury. Puts that towards the clubroom side. Bit of jostling there. Being held there was Sanderson, already a goal kicker in this game. So Sanderson, wing half-back area along the Maslin interchange wing. Puts it up high. Harry Weeks used the body well. He's got the support there of McTaggart. Gives it to the young man. Drifts the ball in towards the centre of the ground. Coming to meet it nicely. Going down there was Benia. Ball cleared, but intercept mark taken there for the Devils by Grundy. So Riley Grundy, 7 goals for the season. It's past Sturt junior football, and because his brother playing for the all-conquering Swans, but we won't go into last night's game, Jaden.
Sure.
So Grundy, kick from about 45 metres out towards the Flash Gordon Longwood Road end goals. Sits on its way. It's good off the boot, and I tell you what, agreed to by goal umpire Alan Christian. So the Devils with their second on the board, just over 4 minutes in.
JJ Hill.
Yeah, well done to Grundy. 9 kicks now for the Devils, 3 inside 50s, 2 handballs, 3 marks. So they're the early stats. 3 inside 50s as well for Lobethal, but The big killer is the centre clearances at the moment. So 2 centre clearances to Mount Lofty, none obviously to Lobethal. So it'll be interesting to see if they can win this centre clearance and counter-attack that area.
So it'll be Grundy and Ruck versus Braidwood. 2 of the premier ruckmen in the Hills Football League Division 1 competition going head-to-head. Grundy looking to side-angle approach. Goes in, gets the handball out to Weeks. Weeks back to Grundy. Sweeping handball out to Archer Borden. Kicks the ball towards the half-forward flank. 1-on-1 contest. High attempt there was Harry Weeks. Ball hits the ground. Weeks looking for the handball out. Jack Stafford saying free kick for the Tigers. Umpire Bo says not there. So half-forward line for Mount Lofty. Fast start for them. Couple of goals on the board. Last goal was Riley Grundy. Snapped out of the pack. Weeks, look away handball to Collins. Low kick inside 50. Goes to the Sheriff. He's not normally down this end of the ground. And he's holding the ball.
Yeah, good tackle applied there by Jack Reed. And as you said, unusual to see the Sheriff at that end of the ground. So the ball quickly comes back there to Morby. Morby in turn nurses up the line, finds Eckerman. Eckerman just steadies, gets the lead from the skipper and Malay. Tyson Hone. So Hone with the football. Just on the edge of the 50-metre defensive arc. Goes out wide to Grundy, who's already getting a lot of the football. The big man puts it out towards the Coventry wing side. Sanderson's also been busy in the opening minutes. Puts towards the centre half forward position. Good defensive mark taken there by big Jimmy Braidwood. Gives it to the run of the grand final hero from a couple of years ago in Stafford through the centre of Heathfield Oval. Handball's over the top. Finds King. King to Bampton. Collins, I think it was, steaming out there. Here's the chance for King where he gave us the ball. Devils swarming around. Tucker getting involved. Finally the ball ends up with Morby clearing kick.
Yep. Sanderson takes the mark. Out of side. Looking for options. Goes further afield towards the half-forward line. Cut out mark there. So short pass over the top. Patient build-up here by the Tigers on the outer side. Mount Lofty out of the blocks with a couple of early goals. Nice kick there. Lace out pass, finds Ben Pring. Meantime, he goes inside attacking 50. Carter with the spoil. Fabio Thompson at ground level. Morby, I think it was, clearing kick, or tempted to anyway. Weeks, usually dangerous in this situation. Man to get a kick away to the Sheriff Elliott. Back to Weeks. And the old fend off there, and he's given away a free kick.
Yep. High contact there by Weeks, so the Devils with the ball comes across here to Nilsson. Nilsson in turn across here will find the Shermanator, Will Sherman. Arches the back, got time for a bounce. Surveys what's on site, puts it up the wing area, so the ball will sit nicely for Eckerman to run onto. Also getting back there is Barry. Barry over the top gives to Jimmy Braidwood. Braidwood tries to get around. Oh, well done there by Borden. Of the Max variety, when the ball puts it up towards his Sykes. Takes a good tumbling mark. So I said Sykes back in for his 9th game of the season. Been plagued with injuries. Get that knee heavily bandaged. Left knee. As Benny Goldfinch mentioned, coming across from Athelston and Birdwood previously.
Got the most effective player, I think, early in the season, or snag of the day winner against Nan.
Absolutely. Kicked 48 goals last year, only to 16, as we said, limited appearances. So he kicked from about 48 metres towards the Ben Gordon Longwood Road end of the ground this afternoon. Puts it long and wide. It's going to come back on the line. Taken right on the last line defence for the Tigers.
Yep. So Lobethal kicking towards the change room end in this first term. Yet to get a goal on the board. Carter takes the mark, half back line. Normally he's in the forward line. The Sheriff is down there as well. Here's Zato. Good mark by him. Kicked a nice goal last week. Don't think it was registered though in Play HQ, but he definitely did. Kicked the first goal for the Tigers actually after Harndorf were on a roll with Riley Clamp. Meantime, back at Heathfield, that's a ripping mark taken by James Elliott. He's doing some nice things early here. The Sheriff normally in the defensive line. Short pass over the top. Mixed Weeks. Couldn't take the mark, and that's holding the ball.
Yeah, good tackle applied there. Weeks It's Harry Weeks' zone football this year. Gives it off to the Shermanator. He goes bang, bit of a mung kick up the line. Spilled out there. Here's Big Braidwood doing good work at ground level. Gives it to a teammate. Looking for support. Comes back here to Scroby. Scroby in turn gets it back here to Oysterman. Oysterman, the
Watch out.
Port Lincoln boy, puts it forward. Here's Bampton. Gathers the ball at ground level. He's got support. Tigers through Stafford. Bouncing ball coming to meet it. Morby keeps it in front of himself. Gets assistance there. Oh, good perseverance there by Carter. Keeps the ball in the area for the Tigers. Finally, it'll go to ground level.
I just wonder if Michael Borden might just make note there. Harry Weeks, no issue, but Peter Bampton attacking the ball there on the half-forward line. Weeks just waiting for it, so maybe just have a bit of a chat about that, perhaps.
So, Ruckjaw comes down. In the meantime, umpire has called, must be an infringement by Carter on Grundy. So, Riley Grundy deep in the back lines for the Devils. This opening term, had 10.5 minutes of play. Mount Lofty lead 2 straight to 1 behind. Still inside the forward arc for the Devils. Scrambly play there. Ball comes to ground. Finally picked up. Here's a chance for the Tigers to go forward.
Good smother.
Agency there of Centenara. Finally a shot on goal.
Mitch Carter. Tight on the boundary line. Snag it a day contender right there. Very nice, Jaden. Take us through it.
Yeah, well done to Mitch Carter, having a very good season so far, that's for sure. 30 in the goal, kicking off by memory as well. So that's 24 kicks to 23 in favour of Lobethal. We just see the replay here, yeah.
One step there, well done.
Yeah, so
and umpire Jeff Flynn losing his hat in the process.
So there we go. So yeah, 24 kicks to 23 in favour of Lobethal. 9 inside 50s to 7 in favour of the Devils as well. So already 47 kicks in this game. We've only gone 11.5 minutes gone in this first term. Good game of footy so far.
Very much so. Starting to get rowdy up here. Hopefully we're safe as the Rucks go at it. Braidwood gets it down, tried to get it to Collins. Here's Aish, got a kick away. Lobethal starting to crack in hard now. You'd expect that. Bruno home meantime for Mount Lofty. Floating kick inside 50. Sykes should make no mistake here. And actually has missed that. Just probably could have ran a little bit further into goal, but he missed that one. Minor score for Mount Lofty.
Had some running support too.
He did.
Could have used, but anyway, minor score on the board. So it'll be Lenswood's favourite son, Jack Stafford, to bring the ball back into play. Because
match winner at Nairn Oval.
Yep. So Stafford go to the outer side towards the Coventry wing side, entrance side of Heathwood Oval. Rising there is Tucker. Gathers the ball at ground level. I pulled off the ball there and should win a free kick, which he does. So Kai Tucker, because in his second year coming over from Blackwood, puts the ball forward. Here's Stafford again, takes a good intercept mark. Didn't like some of the treatment he received from Benia.
Yeah, fair call.
So Stafford comes towards the clubroom side, camped under the ball here. Is Dominish, the former Langham Creek boy, sweeps a handball out to a teammate in Centurina. The Old Ignatians recruit, he's drawn a free kick here.
Yeah.
A bit slow to get up, the balcony voicing their opinion there, but Centurina looks a little bit of trouble there. So he gets up.
Yeah.
Umpire Bow, just coming into police there.
Yep, fair enough. Centurina gets it on to Dominish. Dominish kick inside 50. Good signs here for the Tigers. Bampton contested, ground level. Nice work running through there was Cortez Harvey. Gets on the left boot, kicks it out towards the outer side, but couldn't quite clear the ball out of the fence. Short pass is on. Prings the target, chopped out there. Back to Sanderson. He in turn goes to Bruno Tyson Hone, who wasn't looking for it. Aish mopping up, gets it back to Kai Tucker. He squeezes the ball out. Chopped out, though, for the Tigers by Thomas Barry. And he in turn links up here. I think it's Collins kick inside 50 and a chop out mark by Morby, who's got McTaggart on here in the back pocket.
That's the way he goes. So the racehorse grabs the ball, has one bounce. Thought about a second, gets handball back to the Shermanator, who gives it back to McTaggart right in front of the adoring balcony. Goes to Alex Weeks. Weeks gives it back to the Shermanator. Steams his way through. Goes by hand back to Tyson Hone, who in turn comes back to McTaggart, sharing the ball around here. Finally, there's a kick involved, but it finds Mitch Carter. So Carter with the ball, working defensively. He's kicked the Tigers' only goal. A great snap. Now he's working in defence as he puts the ball up to the consistent Collins.
Yeah, goes to the Sheriff, Elliott. Tigers have changed things up a bit here, and it seems to be working for them. They're right in this contest. Middle of the ground. Good hunting around the contest. Could almost be holding the ball here. Umpire Bo says no, he'll have it.
Yep, good call, Benny, as Devils kicked the first 2 goals in the first 4.5 minutes, and the Tigers just steadying now and making a real contest of it.
So Grundy in ruck. Going against Collins by the looks of it. Got it down to Borden. Holding the ball. Free kick. Lobethal on top here, and it'll be a free kick for Tanner King.
So King, the youngest of the talented King family, goes down to Mitch Weeks. Well spelt there by Shermanator. Here's Bampton, got it to Huckster, has a flying shot. I tell you what, favourable bounce. Yep. That's a remarkable candidate for snagger today, Jaden J. Hill.
They're surprising them at the moment.
Yeah, they sure are. There you go. That was their 11th inside 50 as well for Lobethal. So well done to the Tigers. I believe was that, I'm not sure who that was in the goal square, but great shepherding as well. And just see the replay here allowed the ball to go through the goal. So just see the replay here. Great shepherding.
Yep.
And the Tigers' second goal. So 32 kicks to them, 30 for the Devils, 17 handballs each for both sides. And like I said, 11 inside 50s for the Tigers, 9 to Mount Lofty. But they've won all 4 centre clearances, the Devils.
So 16 gone first term, all locked up here, 13 apiece. There's a chance for Bampton, who set up that last goal.
Oh, that's a pole driving tackle.
Yeah, goes to ground and
lucky
a hard
to get away
surface
with that
out
one.
there. Harry Weeks gets the ball, ready to tuck a bit in the meantime. It's going to come back to Bampton, right in one of 2 centre circles here at Heathfield. So Braidwood gives it to Bampton. The skipper goes on target. There is Carter, well sport there by the iron fist of Fabio Thompson. Comes down to Harry Weeks, round the corner, kick towards the Coventry side wing. Coming in as Thomas Barry in opposition to Sanderson, and Barry just works the ball over the boundary line.
Yep, out of sight. Good start here good response anyway by Lobethal. 2-1 apiece. Beautiful conditions. Consecutive goals. And Elliott's doing well in the forward line for Lobethal. Coach Jack Osborne will be happy with the way they've responded after the first 2 goals for the match by Mount Lofty. So just near the centre square circle area. Rucks go at it. Braidwood, meantime, clearing kick. I think it was Tyson Hone. Got it out towards the half-forward line. Here's Bruno Hone. Can he pick it up? He does. Handball out. Looking for some support by Sammy Miles, who goes in again and wraps up the Tiger player, and that's holding the ball. I think it was Tanner King. And it's a 25-metre penalty, so that's going to be a bit frustrating there for Lobethal. In fact, it's a double 25. So that's going to take him right to the goal square.
Right into the square. So the little master, Sammy Miles, who 10 years ago played in that premiership, of course, A-grade premiership, coached the senior Colts premiership and also won the Division 2 Country Division male medal. So the little master here, 10 goals for the season. Played his recent 150th for the Devils. Of course, spent time playing for the Raiders, captain coach. So Miles puts on the 3rd for the board for the Devils. Jaden J.
Yeah, well done to Miles. So pretty easy goal, but got to kick him still, I guess. So 33 kicks each, 10 inside 50s now for the Devils. So like I said before, they had 4 centre clearances. Lobethal got the last one. So it'll be interesting to see as we go towards nearly 20 minutes in this quarter who can get the next centre clearance. And if Mount Lofty kick the next goal, get some breathing space a little bit.
Absolutely. So Braidwood doing the ruck work for Lobe. So looks like it's Benny having a run in ruck. Also for Devils, here's a chance streaming forward. It's Bampton. The skipper puts the Tigers to the top of the square. Getting back and taking a good defensive mark is Will Sherman. So the Shermanator, last line of defence for Mount Lofty. So kick to the right of screen up the hill in this opening term, round 16 action here on the vibe of Hills footy. Good mark taken by Sanderson. He's been busy early, thought about a handball.
Yep,
still thinking about a handball.
He's looking inboard, goes up the wing where we are. Lofty Legends Day in full voice, no doubt, as we head into the second half later in the day. Bruno Hone tried to shovel a handball out there to Max Borden, and that's gone out of bounds just near the coaching staff for the Devils. So boundary throw in about 65 metres out from Mount Lofty's goals. They've got 3 goals on the board. Last goal kicker was Milesy after a double 25-metre penalty, and umpire Boy is ready to say holding the nut there. So that's holding the ball there. Free kick for Alex Weeks.
So Bampton penalised there by Alex Weeks. That's it. Alex Weeks handballs off the Borden. Borden goes towards the top.
Grundy.
Oh, big leak there. Harry Weeks in front of the pack. Goes to ground. Appealing for holding the ball, and that's the way umpire Matthew sees it.
Been a bit of that.
So the resultant free kick will go to the Tigers through the agency of Riley Skinner, because the only member of the Skinner family playing today. Puts up the line, finds Collins. So Collins. What's on offer? He'll go short to Stafford. Bit of a dangerous kick. Pays off though. Collins runs through the centre of Heathfield Oval. Goes long. At the back is Mitch Weeks. Fumbles the mark. Pressure applied there by Eckerman. Coming in to assist there. Good work there from Riley Rush, the young under-18 man. Picked up by Collins. Lifts the eyes. Centres the ball. Off hands. Benia. Got support there from Ace, who got it to the run of a teammate in Borden, and Tens gets to Alex Weeks, puts it out wide. They're off to the races here through the agency of Bruno Hone. Honours the leader, Sykes. Precision football from deep in defence by the Devils.
Jaden.
Cut off there. As the ball went on, Hone had run on. And Sykes returning the favour with a supply. So Hone will win a resultant free kick and get the opportunity here to add to his tally of 12 goals for the season, because played in that 2014 A-grade flag being celebrated today. Also spent some time at Peak, and looks like he's going to be the benefactor of a penalty, and he'll be taken right to the goal line here. So it suggests Brendan Hone will kick this right through the centre of the Flash Gordon goals at the Longwood Road end, which he does. Jaden J.
Yeah, well done to Mount Lofty. Great run of play there. It all started in the back half. Some good handballs there by Borden and co. And yes, a really good play there by Mount Lofty. So 39 kicks to them, 42 Lobethal, 12 inside 50s to the Devils, but Lobethal have 14. So, but well done to the Devils.
So back in the middle. Collins having a bit of a chat to Jimmy Braidwood and Peter Bampton. Also in the middle for Lobethal is Matt Scroby. So it's a good engine room for the Tigers. Sean Benia having a bit of a burst in the ruck. Archer Borden's in there, Alex Weeks and Tyson Hone. So umpire Bo ready to get us away here late in the first term. Mount Lofty with the slight edge with consecutive goals. They lead 4-1 to Lobethal 2-1, 23-minute mark. Here's a chance for Scroby. He's stripped of it. That's holding the ball as Peter Bampton slowly getting to his feet in the middle of the ground. Hopefully he's all right, maybe a bit winded. Tyson Hone goes over the top of Bampton, who's still trying to get to his feet. Kicked forward there by Cortez Harvey. Contested situation. Sykes handball out on the ground. Harry Weeks misses that one. Bampton still getting to his feet in the middle of the ground. And that's a minor score there for Mount Lofty.
Good to see Cortez Harvey being recognised for some consistent performances in the B grade. Benny, as his first A grade game for this season, played a couple of years ago. So good to see him up there. Another one of the young Devils coming through.
So kick in here by Jack Stafford from the cliff face end of Heathfield Oval. Mount Lofty well positioned here in the forward line. He goes over the top of that, thumping kick out towards the outer side. Benia just watches Braidwood take the mark. So Braidwood kicks in the middle of the ground. He's got Weeks on with a beautiful kick. Weeks is one kick away now from deep inside attacking 50. Carter 2-on-1 situation. Good work there by the double Devils defence, and Tucker finds Fabio Thompson, who runs it out of defence.
So Thompson up to the Maslin interchange wing area. Good mark taken by Alex Weeks. That was good defensive work by the Devils. They could have easily given away a free kick in that contest with Carter. In the meantime, infringement has been paid, so Alex Weeks will be the benefactor here. He put it towards the pocket area and drifting into space there.
Borden.
It's Maxi Borden, just inside the 50-metre arc. Tight angle here, right on the boundary. So you see cameraman Peter Swan in the background and in amongst the flora here at Heathfield Oval. So, Borden Weeks set it up, top of the square.
Beautiful kick. Right.
Big leap there. Over the top was Harry Weeks, off hands and through for a minor score. So the Devils 4-3 to 2-1 at this stage. 24 minutes, so entering time on the first quarter here.
Yep. Half back line now for the Tigers. That's a bit of a worm burner. It might still come off. Under pump though. Collins wrapped up by Eckerman. Umpire Bo says I'll have it. 26 minutes gone. A little bit of feeling. Push and shove like the reserves. 4-3 to 2-1. Mount Lofty in control here. Late in the first. Handball inboard. Umpire says it's going Mount Lofty's way though. Double blow of the whistle just to make sure everyone knows what's going on as Alex Weeks takes the mark. Oh, a free kick in the shadows. Kick into the pocket, and that's gone out of bounds.
Gathered there by young Oliver Stafford out over the boundary line. His first full season in senior football, and good to see number 3, young Riley Rush, still eligible for the under-18s out there also. So the Tigers, some young cubs getting a game. In the meantime, advantage has been paid. No, umpire Bo says got to come back once again.
Oh, bit of chirp.
Weeks. And now, a bit of chirp there. So umpire Scott Bo right onto that. So Alex Weeks will be advanced 7 to the Bruno Hone, right to the goal line. So you think Alex Weeks here will chalk up his second goal for the season.
Jaden.
So Weeks, we'll get back to Jaden in a minute. He's just looking in the brown belt. So Alex Weeks, as we suggested, has put through the Devils' 5th goal in a pretty good opening quarter. Jaden.
So with that goal now by Mount Lofty, obviously 33 points scored, 5 goals, 3. It's actually their highest first quarter score for the year. So previously it was 28 in round 3. Now 33 points is their highest first quarter score of the year as well. So they've had 17 inside 50s, Mount Lofty for those 5 goals and 48 kicks as well.
So there's a red card being issued here.
To the drink runner?
To the drink runner, is it? It is. He's pointing to the drink runner. So it's all happening here at the Devil
Well,
Dome.
that's our man.
It is our man.
He's certainly made an impact today.
He has. No statue today, but he's...
That's the day done for the drink runner there. I believe. I don't want to...
And it's going to be a relayed free kick here? Or... Well, it's a red card, and I suggest maybe a free.
Is it? I don't want to chuck anyone under the bus, but is that a red card for the drink runner? Looks like that, doesn't it? Allegedly.
Does look like
I think his day is done.
And a resultant free kick to Miles.
Well, the sheepdog is going to be all alone out there.
Yes.
Is sheepdog here?
I hope no Lobethal players perish because of dehydration because they're down a drink runner here this afternoon. So
I've never seen that before.
No, so Sammy
Tommy,
Miles,
have you seen that before?
Well, it's all happens here on the Vibe of Hills footy called. Why would you know that? So Sammy Miles, opportunity to kick his second goal in the meantime. Hang on, it's all, what's going on here?
Have we got another red card? No.
It's going to be... Well, Benny is going to take the kick. It's this is like cross lotto. Whose turn is it?
Well, does that mean the replacement drink runner has to stand the mark? No. That's all right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So, Sean Benny finally will get the shot on goal. Has kicked 20 for the season, former North Adelaide boy. Leans back with that left foot, straight at the top of the goal.
Well, I think we got that worked out. That's a goal.
Yeah, so, wow, it's all happening here on the corridor.
It'll be interesting now to see the replacement drink runner, Jaden, for Lobethal after an early red card.
Does he have to wait 10 minutes before he comes on?
Actually, they've made the change here already. There's a change of the drink runner in the middle.
Does health and safety come into the issue? Like if it's got to keep the rehydration up, as I said. So.
Well, there you go.
I know you always have to get out to the brown belt cabinet.
When's that happening before, Jake?
Look that one up.
Yeah, going to have to look up.
Drink runner being red carded.
When's the last time a drink runner's been red carded, Jaden? Round what? 1991? Round 4, 1991. He's already all over it.
We have heard of drink runners. We have heard of drink runners being disciplined by taking the wrong flavoured drink out there, or it's too strong. You know, the Anchor Bobo's too strong for.
Round 4, 1991. Look at that.
Righto,
straight away.
Meanwhile, ball back here.
Last time a red card.
Oliver Stafford puts it down to Nielsen. Here's waiting was weak, so a clever handball towards Bampton. Bampton gave us the ball and shrugs off his opponent. Waits. Floats a handball forward back to Weeks.
Weeks. Here we go.
In the meantime, here's Huckster.
He makes up for the old man.
There is a Huckster on the ground. He's just kicked another goal.
Sensational. They'll get around him here, Jaden.
Will he call for the drink?
Well, he should. He's red carded though, that's the issue. Jaden.
Yeah, so well done there to Huckster. So 6-3, 39, 3-1, 19. 49 kicks now for Lobethal. 16 inside 50. So pretty even in the inside 50, 17 to 16. And well, they're 20 points behind, but well done to Lobethal to get the response after all that.
I tell you what, next home game, you don't think at Lobethal, you don't think the umpires will be getting a drink from the Lobethal drink. Sometimes
we might get Jaden to take us through it at quarter time, ask what took place.
Interview with that. So umpire Bo puts it back. Benny to leap it. Well done by Braidwood. Great tap down. So teammate and then Big Jimmy gets involved. Sockers it forward. Gathered there by the Vice President Bring. Gets it to the Sheriff. Sheriff goes back to Scroby around the corner.
Weeks.
High kick.
Ooh.
Good defensive mark taken by Alex Weeks.
Oh, he's looking for a free kick there. 25, didn't get it. Looking for holding on. So Alex Weeks against Mitch Weeks. Kicks the ball out towards the outer side. Braidwood just says, I'm going to let that one go out. And he'll get a free kick here. Opposed to Sean Benier. So Big Jimmy Braidwood kick inside 50 straight down the throat of Alex Weeks, who says thanks very much. Bucket Nilsson looking for a touch here. And he goes to Fabio Thompson. Beautiful flowing locks. Kicks the ball over the top. They're on here. Cortez Harvey. Gone. Oh, he must have got rid of it there. Huckster, the tackler. And it's gone out of bounds. 31-minute quarter. Been a bit happening.
So the academy boy to pitch it in the shadows here from the balcony. To Heathfield Oval, trust you enjoying the call of the while, bringing the Hills.
It's been entertaining.
Fibre Hills footy on filming footy. Bit of jostling and ruck. Comes in there, quick hands comes to Bampton. The skipper goes towards the top of the square. 2-on-1 situation there. Ball comes to
Zatto.
Yes, Will Zatto.
That's a goal.
Toe poke. They'll put that one in the book.
Well, they should.
So Zatto and the Tigers keep on coming. They're fourth for the game.
They didn't give him a goal last week, Jaden, but that's definitely a goal.
Yeah, he's going to make sure he might even run to the bench now and get on the laptop and make sure that one's in play HQ. So there you go, 54 kicks to 53 in favour of Lobethal. 23 handballs to the Tigers, 26 from Mount Lofty, 19 inside 50s to 17, 21 marks to 20 in favour of Mount Lofty.
So as Benny Goldfinch mentioned, you can see on the time clock there, 32 minutes expired, a very long quarter. It's had it all. Goals, send-offs, marks. What more can happen? Surely three.
High scoring, 10 goals.
Yep.
What you want.
So umpire Scott Bowe puts up. So Benier, Braidwood down. Weeks getting involved. Harry Variety. Quick hands out to Kai Tucker. In the meantime, the whistle is gone. Looks like it's going to be Harry Weeks. A free kick for holding on.
Yep. He's looking for some runners. With the orange boots is Kai Tucker. Takes the mark. Harry Weeks wearing a nice pair of turquoise boots by the looks of it. And kick inside 50. Taken there by Jack Stafford. So Stafford, back pocket. Short pass to Collins. He's racking up the touches. Several times this season he had 40 possessions. Collins, short pass. Riley Skinner. Tigers defence. Youthful, but doing well here. As I said, the Sheriff spending a large part of this first quarter in the forward line. Normally he's in the defensive half of the ground for the Tigers, and he's almost going to be on here. Here he is.
Yep, gets the ball at Oysterman, gives it back to the Sheriff, shrugs it tackle. In the meantime, the siren has gone to end, we'd say, an eventful opening term here.
Yeah, very much so, Jay.
Mount Lofty 6-3 to the Tigers. A spirited effort by the Tigers after the Devil kicked the first two in the first 4 minutes. 4-1, Jaden. So
take us through
14-point margin. Take us through it.
Yeah, so there you go. What a quarter of footy. That had everything, didn't it? So 58 kicks to Lobethal, 54 to Mount Lofty. Inside 50s, 19 to 18 in favour of the Tigers. 26 handballs to 24 in favour of Mount Lofty. Marks 23 to 21 in favour of Lobethal there. So there you go, and the centre clearance is 7-4 in favour of the Devils. So a pretty good fight back by the Tigers, like you said, considering the Devils had the first 4 centre clearances. So it's the highest score that Mount Lofty has scored this year in the first quarter.
Peter Bampton just addressing Lobethal before they go to the coach, Jack Osborne. They'd be I reckon, reasonably happy with that first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. As we said, they came into the game depleted, losing a couple of key playmakers pre-match, and now during the match they've lost the influence of the drink runner. So
huge
be interested to see how the Tigers address that during the quarter-time break.
I don't think you can.
No.
It's a huge blow.
So we'll be back here for the anticipated second term. As we said, Mount Lofty 6-3-39, leading the Lobethal Tigers 4-1-25, 14-point margin to Mount Lofty. Back here soon on Filming Footy's coverage of the Calder Bowl.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Chetty, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Welcome back. Call it a while, coming to you through Filming Footy. Just about to commence the second term here, round 16 action, Hills Football League from Heathfield Oval. So hosting Mount Lofty Pebbles 6-3, leading the Lobethal Tigers 4-1. We're underway. A high leap by Grundy, brings the ball down to Alex Weeks, locked up in a tackle there by Collins. Ball hasn't emerged from the centre circle, so umpire Matthew will recommence play. So Grundy wrestles his opponent out of the way, ball comes down, quick hands by Scroby. Found Bampton, high kick forward, and Mitch Carter just drifting into space. Takes the ball, goes out wide. He's got a lead out here. That's a very good kick. Honours the lead there of King, I think it is. So opening attack of the second term as the Tigers kick towards the Ben Gordon end. Today honouring Flash Gordon, member of that 2014 Premiership side, of course becoming the third man to kick 100 goals in the history of the Mount Lofty Footy Club. So King with the ball. Tanner King. Hills under 18 rep, puts towards the top of the square. Getting involved there was the iron fist of Fabio Thompson. Ball over the line. So opening score of the second term is a minor one to the Lobethal Football Club. 4-2 plays 6-3.
I think the Kings were the key in last year's match here, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right, yes.
Not sure exactly which one kicked the most, but I think they got Lobethal over the line, and it's been a good start here by the Tigers as they look to get an early goal on the board, but it's going to be Tyson Hone here. Swings the ball out to McTaggart, who marks that one beautifully. Opposed there to Riley Rush. So McTaggart kicks the ball to half-forward line. Here's Jack Stafford. Liked his game so far. So Stafford switches the ball out towards Jimmy Braidwood. Half-back line with Max Borden on the mark. Kicks the ball nicely to Carter. Good running on also. So a kick towards the half-forward line. Good presenting there by Mitch Weeks. On his trusty left boot, will look to kick the ball inside 50 deep here. Huckster's on in the pocket, goes in that direction. Couldn't quite take the mark. Into the follow-up. Here's a chance for the Tigers. In danger, though. Free kick. Jaden, just anything that's captured? Yeah, Jaden?
Oh, yeah, so just repeating what you said about the Kings winning the game last time for the Tigers. Yeah, Ryan King and Tanner King both kicked a major, where there was only 7 goals scored for Lobethal that day in the win.
So quarter time around the grounds here on the Calder Wild. Nan Bremer 3-6, Onkers yet to score. And in Country Division, Gumaraka 4-2, leading Kangaroo 1-4.
And shout out to our man Ozzy, who's tuned in from Airlie Beach. And he's heard, allegedly, that the Chunga A-grade coach has stepped down.
Ooh, is that right? So
we'll run with that one.
All the news here on the Viva Hills Footy, Calder Wild. Keep you updated. And also,
Tom Brown.
a big hello to Big Blue Simons down in Tasmania. He's watching his son's local game.
Hello, Steve Huckster. Sorry. Keep going, Pistols.
But also watching us, and then Lydia mark there, right in the last line of defence. Tucker takes the ball for the Devils, puts up the line. That's a good kick up the line. Has found Maxi Borden. So Borden put it out wide in front of Aish. Almost grabbed it at low level. Also getting involved there was the former Port Lincoln boy in Caleb Oysterman in his second year with the Tigers, close to the boundary line. In fact, the academy boy who loves being on the Calder Wild, James O'Leary, will pitch the ball back in, Benny.
Yep. Half-forward line. Interchange wing side of the ground. Grundy in ruck versus Carter. Ground level. Scroby was around the action. He still is if the ball can flick out to him here. He's against a few Mount Lofty players. Here he goes. Handball out. Tyson Hone though. Oh, beautiful. Off he goes. Bit of a fend-off as well. That's a great mark. Good champagne footy from the Devils as Harry Weeks has now got the ball. And short pass finds Benia. I know Coach Michael Borden would be having the eyes on this one after a bit of a rev up at quarter time. And that's a centering pass, and it's back to that man, Sammy Miles.
So the little master, in meantime, he's going to give it back here to Benny, who's just drifted into no man's land, or no Tigers land, and takes the mark. So he's advanced himself a little bit further than he was before he passed it to Miles. So previously, so Benia kicked the last goal of for the Devils in the previous term, so the chance to open the scoring here. So Benia, 21 for the season. Of course, past state under 17, under 18 rep. Leans back nicely on that left foot. That's as straight as a gun barrel.
Good kick.
Goal for the Devils.
Jaden.
Yeah, he lugged it as soon as it came off the boot. Benia, so 7-3-45, 4-2-26 is the score in this game. 3 inside 50s to the Devils, 4 to Lobethal. Kicks 13-10 in favour of the Devils, and marks 7-6 as well. So there you go, good start by the Devils in this quarter.
And of course we must mention today's club sponsors. Of course, for the Mount Lofty Football Club, 24 Fit, Arc Bar Hotel, Duxton Capital and the BMD Group, and for the Lobethal Tigers, Loan Co, Thomas Foods International, GE Hughes Construction Co, Lobethal Hotel, and of course we're J&J Hill Shops, Closey Supermarkets. Meanwhile, Devils into attack again, taken inside 50 by Kai Tucker. And of course our after-match awards, of course the most iconic player, receiving the Dartfish beanie and the Archies. And of course the snag of the day, once again thank you to the Lowe's Meat Company for their $25 voucher. As opportunity here, this could be snag of the day for this man. It doesn't kick too many. Eckerman.
Have seen him drift forward, kick a few goals previously for Harndorf, but normally he's in defence, as we said. had a hand injury this season and came back recent round, so good to see him out there.
So Eckerman lays back. I tell you what.
Great kick.
Very good kick. Could
That's
that be
a contender.
that could be a contender given the fact he doesn't put that many on the board, Jaden Joe.
Yeah, could be. So there you go. Well done to Eckerman there. So 16 kicks to 10 in favour of the Devils.
Just some loose checking at the moment from Lobethal.
Yeah, like we said earlier, there was quite a few marks inside 50 for Mount Lofty. So probably just need to tighten up there for Lobethal. So Coach Jack Osborne, I'm sure, will be talking to his coaching group about that.
So back in the middle, umpire Bo receives the ball, ready to reload here with Grundy and Braidwood in the ruck. Eckerman having a bit of a burst in the middle. He's opposed to Collins. We've got Archer Borden as well versus Scroby. Max Bolden's in there. Bampton as well. Here's Collins. Off he goes. Rolls Royce style. Lace out pass almost to Zato. Went through his mitts. Tightened the boundary now. Mopping up. I think it was a Shermanator. Lovely kick. Finds Max Borden at centre half back. He kicks the ball out towards the outer side. Miles is the target. Off he goes. How's the turn of pace? Pretty good. Finds Tucker. Tucker pushed as he kicked it. And that's a free kick for the Kai Tucker, outer side. And he'll be kicking from about 70 metres out to, no doubt, a Sykes or a Sanderson.
So I think he's got to go back over his mark. Sammy Miles. Eckerman keen to get in the action there, but the ball has got to go back to Miles. So the little master sets it towards the pocket. Sanderson territory over the back. Big Jimmy puts up the Dukes and takes a good defensive mark. So James Braidwood, last line of defence for the Tigers, puts it back from whence it come. Pack gathers. Tucker works himself to the front of the pack, brought the ball to ground. Collins getting involved there. Sheriff now in defence, have got the ball. Comes back here to Bampton. Pushes back. Goes back to the Sheriff. Gets a high tumbling kick forward. The iron fist there of Fabio Thompson gets involved. Puts the ball towards the Coventry wing. Taken by Collins. Lifts the eyes and picks up Mitch Weeks.
Yep. On the left boot. He's got some players on here. Finds Tanner King. He can in turn go further afield inside 50. Oh, that's almost a free kick against Grundy.
Yep.
In fact, it is. Trying to soar into the heavens there and take a attempted mark, but it went over the top of his head, and so Carter's got a shot at goal directly in front, 40 metres out from goal.
You'd back him in here because he's got a pretty good hoof on him. We know accuracy, so... Of course, father-son premiership duo, because he's Dad Russ playing in the 2002, and of course Mitch, that memorable premiership 2022.
So Carter directly in front and slots it. So a good response there for the Tigers after the first couple for Mount Lofty in this second term, and Mount Lofty are 8-3, Lobethal 5-2, Jaden.
Yeah, interestingly, Carter actually didn't play the last time the Tigers won last year at Heathfield Oval. We kicked two, though, the time before that in round 15, 2022, when Mount Lofty got over the line. But well done to Carter, well done to Lobethal, 17 kicks to them, 19 for Mount Lofty, 6 inside 50s for the Tigers, so they continue to lead the inside 50 count at the moment.
So 38 goals for the season for Mitch Carter, back in the centre. Grundy wins it down. Deflected away. Harry Weeks getting involved. Taking here Dominish.
Nice.
Nice hands. Good clearance for the tie for a scope. He puts it forward. Here's Mitch Weeks.
Well done.
Juggling mark like a slips catch he takes in summer. So Weeks on that left puts it forward. Bit of a mung kick, but it's effective. Finds Will Zato. Gives it to skipper and Bampton. Puts him under a bit of pressure there.
Yep.
Illegal disposal. So in the meantime, Fabio Thompson takes a relieving free kick, puts it forward. But Dominic, spoiled there by Grundy, but I think perhaps play for chopping. Here's a chance for Weeks. Sets on the left foot. That's a great finish by young Mitchie.
Shootout, Jaden. Shootout.
Yeah, there you go. So goals happening everywhere at the moment. Well done to Mitch Weeks. Took the advantage and made it count. So 20 kicks each to both teams at the moment. 7 inside 50s to Lobethal. So not much has changed in the stats department. Just a good centre clearance there by Lobethal. They're leading it 4-1.
So similar to the opening term when the Devils got the first 2 goals pretty early, and then the Tigers countered. Well, similar to the second term here. So Devils getting goals at the 4th and 6th minutes, and then Carter at 9th and then 11th. So even ball game at the moment as far as goals scored this term. Dominish, a high kick. That's a good overhead mark taken by Harry Weeks as he falls to the turf here at Heathfield Oval.
Shermanator's on.
Thinks about it now, gets it to he's missed. Perhaps he'd like to have that passage of play again, but no harm done there. Is our man, James O'Leary, he's probably racked up about 500 games on the call of the Wild, I'd suggest. We'll pitch the ball back in, Benny.
Eventually. He likes a bit of centre stage work, doesn't he, Jaden? Boundary throw in. Here's a chance. Aish versus Dominish. Bampton, beautifully done to Collins. Tigers are on. Weeks just leading him a merry dance. It's an half forward. Kick inside 50, 2-on-1 situation. Almost a diving mark there by Tanner King. Clearing kick out of the fence. I think that was Nilsson. Kai Tucker's on here. Short pass to Tyson Hone. Oh, beautifully done there. Pistols and kicks the ball inside 50.
Yeah, the State Country rep recently puts it to Benia. Takes a good contested mark there.
Player today so far, that one. That was very
good
nice.
transition by the Devils. So in opposition to Skinner there. Good mark taken by Benia.
Oh, Jeff.
Already kicked the goal this quarter. Benia. So on that left, kick from outside 50. It's going to drop short. Kept under is Stafford. So the pride of Lenswood. Defensive mark.
I've heard they've got a statue in the main strip. Is that right, of him?
I think they would, yes, as he puts it there towards Carter. Oh, good defensive work by the Sherman. Brings the ground, tracking the ball is Weeks. Grabs the ball, quick hands, got it back to Aish. It deflects back to Dominish. Comes back to Collins, threads his way through traffic.
Ooh.
Thought about by hand, then goes by foot out wide. Finds a teammate out there. And the young man in Oliver Stafford.
Yeah. They're doing all right here, the Tigers. This is a good game of football.
Bit of brotherly love there, Benny.
Jack Stafford. Arches the back. Off he goes. Could have a little... Oh, just got the kick away in time. Pring. Got Weeks on. I like his game. Good to see him out there. Zato, 65 metres out from goal. Kick inside 50. Buckets Nilsson says I'll take that one pretty comfortably. 6-2 to 8-3. Yep. Just...
Bringing the scoreboard up to date. So Nelson puts it across here to Will Sherman, who's been busy in defence for the Devils. Around the corner kick, puts it out here towards Aish.
Ooh.
Oh, puts down what he should have taken. Oh, cleverly taps it on.
Very nice. Holding on, no?
Was holding on. Alex Weeks comes in back to Aish. Oh, Aish had to get it out like the rubber man. Bit of Olympic gymnast style there. Puts it across.
Tucker's on.
To Hone. Bruno variety puts it out wide to Tucker on the Coventry wing. Takes the ball. He's got time to study.
Ooh.
Puts it on a bit of underground pass. It'll find the target. Owen Grundy. The big man grabs the ball. Gives it back to Bruno Hone.
Nice.
High kick. Kept under it. Oh. Was Thomas Barry. Fists it towards the line, but Benia will grab it for the Devils. He's looking for support. Got it in Hone. Around the corner. Kick forward.
Good
Sanderson.
spoil.
Good spoil there. Here's Sykes getting involved. Skinner also getting involved. Find the Tigers clear and find a spare man out here in Braidwood.
Okay, next kick's important. Over the top. Carter is going to have to come over the top. Got the fist to himself. Worm burner to Mitch Weeks. Back to Carter. He says, I'm going to have a shot at goal, and why not?
I tell you.
Oh, he misses.
I tell you what. Almost had the snag of the day.
Yep.
Nomination with that one.
Free-flowing footy, Jaden. Back and forth. Back and forth.
Yeah, great entertaining game of football, that's for sure. 31 kicks to Lobethal and now 31 to Mount Lofty.
So, Buckets Nilsson, 2014 Premiership player, also an 08, so veteran. Spent the last couple of years living in Maroochydore. Loved the weather so much in Aldgate he moved back.
Is that right?
To Belhanna. So, curls around the corner to Tucker. Tucker to Borden, Max variety. He goes further afield. Here's Harry Weeks, so the back it'll sit for him. Ball deflected though. Mullet Hone, the Malay man, as his state country representative in the victory over Western Australia late last month.
Yep. Half forward line here for Mount Lofty. They're in a contest, that's for sure. Tyson Hone kick into the pocket, 1-on-1 contest. Almost a mark there by Barry. Held up. Umpire Bo says I'll have it. Ball up situation. So dangerous position here. Oh, Braidwood just paddles it out of bounds. At the 16.5-minute mark, 8-3 Mount Lofty, 6-3 Lobethal. 2 goals apiece in this quarter so far.
Good game of footy here at Heathfield Oval. As we said, Mount Lofty Football Club celebrating the Heritage Club premierships. And a big crowd on deck as a free kick paid there to the Tigers.
Yep.
So Tigers deep in defence. Straight up the line, it'll be Collins racking up another stat. Oh, a good grab there by Grundy. Riley variety. So Riley Grundy spent some time in the Sturt junior ranks. Puts the ball back from whence it came. Collins under it again, gets the defence involved. Came down to Stafford. Oliver variety. Scroby got it
Collins.
to a teammate. Back to Collins who gets a clearing kick. Here's Nielsen. Eludes his grip and it's a free kick going to go to way of Stafford. But in the meantime, I think it's going to go to Nielsen for a alleged push out. So buckets Nielsen, as we said, back in the red and white after a couple of seasons in the state. Puts it to the skipper in Tyson Hone.
Yep. Hone kicks the ball in the middle of the ground, finds the Shermanator. Handball over the top. Alex Weeks decided to go long inside 50. Bennier over the top. Ground level. Nice mopping up here from the Tigers' defensive area. Under the pump, though, Oliver Stafford shovels a handball out to Peter Bampton. The skipper goes to Carter. Carter goes with a toe poke. Didn't quite come off. Tyson Hone from Mount Lofty managed to get a handball back to Mitch Carter. Lobethal desperately trying to get it at least towards the boundary line, and they do.
Interesting. Carter, who's done kicked 2 goals at the other end, now doing a bit of defensive work here. Benny?
Yeah, the Sheriff's down the other end. Carter in defence.
So Coach Jack Osborne moving the magnets around. Dominish tracks the ball. Gave the Oliver Stafford. It gives it back to Dominish. Comes across the ground to the young man in Riley Rush. Well spoiled by another young man in McTaggart. Ball comes up here. Cruel bounce, but keeping his eye on it is the Shermanator. Steams through the middle of Heathfield Oval. Goes bang towards the top of the square. Sykes from behind. Over the back of the back. He'll sit for Sykes, but in the meantime there, Sykes remonstrating with umpire Bow. But a little bit of a push out there.
Tigers defence under pressure here. Mount Lofty are pushing hard, but they're holding up well.
So Barry gets across here to Osterman, as I said, the former Port Lincoln boy, his second year with the Lobethal Tigers. In the shadows, back pocket, puts it up the line from the balcony area. Dominish the target 2 on the 1, you're not going to win that as the ball comes down there. Borden, ground lever. Max, well done. Gets the ball forward. Here's a chance for Sykes. Can he gather it at ground level? Comes back in here. Oysterman threads his way through nicely, clears the ball. Devil's got the numbers back there. Nielsen pulling back. Oh, couldn't hold on to it, but got support from Thompson.
Reed.
Gives it to Reed, gives it to Sherman, and gives it back to Reed. Oh, overcooks it. Here's the chance for Weeks. It's a hot footy at the moment. Bit of chaos. Gathered there by Will Zatto. Gives it to the runner, Bampton.
Yep. He's got Collins on the outer side here. He's going to have to go around Tucker or stop and prop. He stops and props. Back to Bampton. Those two are class with a capital C. Kick towards the half-forward line. Here's the Sheriff. Didn't have it. Free kick from the defender turned forward. So James Elliott goes to Mitch Weeks, who says, I'm going to kick it inside 50. Straight down the throat of almost Mark Nielsen. Over the top. Here's a snap round the corner from Dominish. Could still come off. Huckster's down there. Fabio Thompson fists it towards the boundary line and mops it up himself beautifully with the flowing locks.
Yeah, flapping in the breeze here. Gave it to Tucker. Tucker along the Coventry side wing. Puts it up here. Hone uses the body wall to get rid of his opponent. Will the ball stay in? No, unfortunately, because he'd set himself up for a run and gather there. But the boundary loomed it too close. But entertaining game of football here, boys. Good transition from both sides. Only 2 goals in it at the moment. Lofty 8-3 to 6-3.
Jaden? We'll get to Jaden shortly. Just with some...
So, throw in. Ball comes out here. Collins locked up in a tackle. So umpire Bow will come in and ball it up.
So a rabbit in the headlights. He's back.
So 48 kicks to 43 in favour of Lobethal at the moment. Mount Lofty have 3 more inside 50s, 14 to 11, as Weeks goes back inside 50.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, Alex Weeks. Out on the full.
Hotel.
In vain, sorry, Brendan Hone. Just nearly passing his way through to Cravers Hotel, which he's probably done a few times in the past. So, puts the ball high. Pack sets themselves. Zato brings the ball to ground, gathered there by Benier, got it to McTaggart, quick hands to Borden. Oh, nice little dinky kick, but he picked out the wrong colour as it comes to Oysterman over the top. Gives it to the young man and Oliver Stafford. He'll have one bounce. Can he do a Manasseh?
Yes, he can.
He's backing himself in.
I'll
Go for
back him
another. No, decides to kick it
Keep
short
going,
and
keep
finds
going.
the Sheriff.
Push down. Finds the Sheriff beautifully there.
So James Elliott gives it back to Oysterman, who launched this. Puts it up high. Will it set nicely for the Tigers? Yes, and that's a good thought-out passage of play by the young,
I tell you what,
young Cubs. Dominish, I think it is.
Lobethal defence youngsters are doing really well. Great stuff there.
So
Good run.
Jake Dominish, his second year with the club. Only the 2 goals so far this season. Of course, crossed up from Langhorne Creek. So Hudson Martlow, our cameraman, here on Filming Footy right on the spot. So he'll follow this ball. So difficult kick here towards the Ben Gordon end of the ground here today. Across the face. Forced off hands through for a minor score. So the Tigers, 2-3 this term to Lofty, 2 goals. So Coach Jack Osmond will be pretty happy at the moment, Jaden, the fact that they're outscoring the Devils.
Yeah, for sure. And, 14 inside 50s to 12 in favour of the Devils, but Lobethal have had more disposals this quarter.
Is that right? Kick from Mount Lofty into the middle of the ground. Harry Weeks is the target. Stafford, Jack Variety, fisted it, but it went to Alex Weeks. He in turn goes to Archer Borden. Borden towards the half-forward line. Good spoil over the top there by Michael Wilden. Out towards Carter, who's playing a bit of a defensive area. Collins tried to get it on there, back to Wilden. He's set upon in a tackle by Bruno Hone, and we've got a stoppage out of side.
So umpire Bowe balls it up. Carter got the knockdown. Sweeping hand there finds Oliver Stafford. The young man puts it forward.
Good mark.
Good mark
Peter
taken by
Bampton.
Bampton, Nord's leading goal kicker a couple of years ago. Of course, 94 games at the parade. Puts it out wide to the lead out here. Here's Huxter, the goal sneak. He's kicked 2.
He'll be looking for a drink.
He would be. Gives it back here to Oscar Munn. Haven't seen a lot of him.
Sheriff.
Serves it back to the Sheriff, who's making a good fist of playing up forward.
He is.
So James Elliott. Loose man out wide, and what a good man to have loose out there. And Carter thought about putting it on as he has to Collins. So
I reckon Coach Borden would be ropeable.
yeah, so 2 of the most experienced players for the Tigers there, Benny, as you called, allowed to slip 3. So Collins, opportunity to put his first on the board this afternoon, has kicked 11 for the season. Jaden?
Yeah, we spoke about loose checking from Lobethal's defence. Well, now it's creeping into Mount Lofty's defence at the moment, so be interesting to see if they can improve on that, as Collins is strolling in at the moment.
Yep, past state under 18, played at Nord for a while, and of course played pretty successfully on Eyre Peninsula. Has pulled the kick a little bit this time.
Missed
3
that
for
one.
minor score. So 6 shots registered to 2 this quarter in favour of the Tigers. As Eckerman will bring the ball back for the Devils.
Yes. From the Longwood Road end of the ground. Kicks the ball towards Max Borden. It's wrapped up in the tackle there by the Sheriff. Not really a tackle, just to hold him up. Archer Borden. Centre cricket pitch area. Swings the ball out towards Aish. Aish further afield to Tyson Hone. Waits for the bounce. Then kicks the ball nicely to his brother. So the brothers are linking up. Bruno Hone kick inside 50. Benier was the target. Over the top of his head, Collins. And he's held up. 25 minutes gone. We had a 30-plus minute quarter in the first quarter.
So umpire Bowe balls it up inside 50-metre arc. Collins. Ball comes out here. Going to ground in the Devils. Borden. Can he get to Miles? Miles, can he do something special here? Yes, indeed. The little master. They're calling for touch on line, but goal umpire Jeffrey Lynn.
No need to go upstairs there, Jaden. Oh, maybe we are. No, goal.
So little master there, J&J, just turning back the clock. As I said, won the Male medal and was a premiership player 10 years ago for the Devils.
There you go, yeah, so well done to Miles there. That was their 54th kick for Mount Lofty. Lobethal of 59 in this quarter. But 15 inside 50s each as well. So there you go. Well done to the Devils, just to give them some breathing space, Pistols.
Just some good work there by Miles. Certainly had the instinct of knowing where the goals are, just like trying to find the bar in the Denpasar airport. You've got to know where it is, and he certainly did that. Back in the centre, Grundy to Leaper, gets the ball down towards Borden. As the siren goes to end a entertaining first half.
Very entertaining first half.
So, Mount Lofty 9-3, Lobethal 6-5. So just under 3 straight kicks the margin here. So, as we said, a pretty good half of football, and Lobethal will be encouraged that they, 2-4 to 3 straight goals in that quarter. So, certainly putting up a good fight here to Tigers. As we said, they've won here last year, so looking to reprise that. Here on the Call of the Wild, as we must make mention of the club sponsors here today, of course, for the Mount Lofty Football Club, hosting the Big Lofty Legends reunion, of course, 24 Fit, Arkabar Hotel, Duxton Capital and the BMD Group. And for the Lobethal Football Club, of course, good supporters and sponsors in Closey Supermarket, Loan Co, Thomas Foods International, GE Hughes Construction Co, and the Lobethal Hotel. And of course, must thank Call of the Wild supporters, of course, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, and the HFL sponsors, Work Locker, Mount Barker, the Courier, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre, and of course our very important post-match awards, the most effective player, iconic Dartfish beanie, and the pair of Archies, and the snag of the day for the best goal. A few contenders already here this afternoon, of course the $25 voucher courtesy of Lowe's Meat Co. So we thank all those valuable supporters of the Call of the Wild and the various football clubs taking part today. So Jade and Jay Hill, just take us through what's happened in this first half.
Yeah, so 59 kicks, so in the second quarter, so 59 kicks to Lobethal, 54 for Mount Lofty. The handballs, 26 to Lobethal, 16 to the Devils. So well done to Lobethal. They won a disposal count in that quarter as well. Inside 50, 16 to 15 in favour of Mount Lofty there. So pretty even, and it was 19 to 18 in favour of the Lobethal. So actually both teams have this same amount of inside 50s. The marks 27 to 26 in that quarter in favour of the Devils as well. And there's been 98 points scored in this half. It's actually the highest aggregate half at Mount Lofty between the two sides since round 10 2021. So there you go.
Wow, fantastic.
Very good, Jake.
As we said, very entertaining game of football. Just looking at the major goal kickers for each side. Sammy Miles with 2 and Benial with 2 for the Devils. And for the Tigers, Mitch Carter with 2. And of course, the very thirsty Stephen Huxter with 2. So at half time, 9-3 plays 6-5. The Devils led by 14 points at quarter time. We've only just stretched that marginally to 16 points here at half time. All right, we might take a break during the half time interlude. Yep. We might go and see what the tall stories are being told here by the Lofty Legends in their reunion, talking about past premiership success. So we'll be back here for the start of the second half here soon at Heathfield Oval. You're on the Vibe of Hills Footy, coming you through the Call of the Wild. Back more shortly.
This is the Hills Footy League. Match of the day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modger, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Chetty, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
back here to Heathfield Oval. Mount Lofty are leading Lobethal by 16 points here. So the Devils will be hoping to extend their margin as McTaggart goes out wide on the outer side. Well done by the Lobethal player there. So Lobethal now just looking to switch it. Big James Braidwood takes the mark. So deciding to go down the line, was looking to go switch in the middle. Kai Tucker now mops up for Mount Lofty. Kick forward. Ball just bounces away here. And it's gone out of bounds there. Max Borden just lost his footing. And it's going to be a boundary throw in.
Just recapping the halftime score, Jaden.
Yep, so Mount Lofty 9-3-57. They are leading Lobethal 6-5-41. It's a very high scoring game here.
And of course we've got Lofty Legends Day here at Heathfield Oval. Pistols has just popped out to get involved in that for the third term. Of course he was part of the 2014 Premiership, Jaden, as Tyson Hone has a bit of a spurt away and misses to the right. Got a great privilege of joined at start of the third quarter by the man himself, the Sheepdog. Sheepy, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks.
Now, your role in Mount Lofty this season, and you were also involved in the 2014 Premiership, is that right?
Well, I was involved earlier in the year, but I got a little bit sick second time round, but I got back around a part of them, which was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Mount Lofty's first half? It's a good game of football so far, isn't it?
Yeah, good game of footy. So they just keep pressing this quarter and get a couple of goals early and then just, keep it going forward, which will be good.
And the season so far for the Devs, what are your thoughts?
The season so far at the A's, I think they're generating good youngsters coming through and moving the ball well.
Yep.
We've had some tough footy, but they're moving it pretty good at the moment, which has been great. And working together.
Yep. We've just gone inside 50 here. Mark Nielsen, obviously Premiership player in 2014. He's been an important player, hasn't he, for a long time?
He's always has been. And when he came back from Queensland, it was great to see him back this year, just generate, knowing that he's in the back line, as they call him, Mr. Buckets. He's always there to get those marks in the back, which has been great.
Meantime, Ash Eckerman takes the possession for Mount Lofty, kicks the ball to half-forward line. Here's Harry Weeks. He's held on to. It's holding the ball, is it? Yes, it is. So Stafford kicks the ball to Jimmy Braidwood. Centre half back area. Oh, bit of chirp. 25-metre penalty. Jaden.
Just go around the grounds here. So half time, Nan Bremer 10-9 leading Onkers 0-1.
Okay.
And Gumaraka 4-5 leading Kangarilla 3-6.
Good games there, Jaden.
Sure is. So Tucker now trying to retreat here for Mount Lofty to Grundy. Couldn't quite kick it. A bit of a fresh airy there. Carter, I think it is, got hands away. Now it's going to retreat here. Tucker again. He's been everywhere. Kick under pressure there. But Harry Weeks takes the mark.
Harry Weeks, obviously another important Dev.
Yeah, he always is. You know that he can give everything on and off the field and four-quarter efforts every week, which is great to have him again this season doing well.
Sheepdog joining us here for the start of the third quarter. Alex Weeks, meantime, Jaden kicks the ball inside 50 for Mount Lofty.
Yep, oh, here we go. Little Master gets the hands away. And, yep, umpire, yep, found a free kick there to Aish. So kicked 14 for the year.
Creative forward, isn't he?
Yeah, Aish, he's always coming up every week, does his bit for the team. You always know he's doing well. I believe every week he's given the effort, which has been great.
Yep.
Also a HFL representative as well, played an important part.
Interleague, yep.
Yeah, definitely has been. And he's shown in the last few weeks that, you know, he just keeps going every week, which has been great as well. Another young one coming up.
Now he's kicked that goal. Beautiful goal there by Jake Ash. And Sheepdog, in the first quarter, we saw the drink runner getting a red card. Have you ever seen that before?
No, I know, and not myself haven't either. Even though, I don't know, maybe he said a couple of things maybe the umpire didn't like. You don't normally see that very often. No.
But just talk us through this kick. Beautiful stuff by Jake Ash. 45-degree angle.
Beautiful kick. He's got his good kick. straight through. He's never going to miss that one when he's got kicking through the ball. It's been great.
Jaden, a similar start for Mount Lofty as they've done the first half with the early goal there to Jake Aish.
Yeah, for sure. So, third consecutive occasion they've kicked the first goal in the quarter. So, Weeks now gets hands away. Braywood comes crashing through. Tucker, though, said his name quite a few times this quarter. Kick forward, though, from Mount Lofty. Mount Lofty now, what can they do? Oh, well done there. Gets the hands away.
Collins,
so now kicks forward, looking for Preen, bouncing ball. Oh, just couldn't quite take it though. Rush, I think it is McTaggart, and well done by McTaggart to rush it out there.
So for Mount Lofty to go all the way this year, Sheepdog, what do you think they need to do in finals?
I think they just got to do what they know best. Now we've got dry weather footy, they run, and they've got those good youngsters and those experienced players as well coming up. Like Tomo in the back line, he never gives up. So I think if they just continue their footy forward, I think they definitely got a good chance. Definitely have. They've shown when they know they can play their role and their game, definitely can believe in themselves and play that football. I think they can go all the way if they just believe in what they can do as a team.
Well, it's on the half-forward line now for Lobethal, who've been giving it a crack all day, Jaden. They trail at the moment by 23 points. Lofty 10-4, Lobethal 6-5.
Yeah, Mount Lofty's pressure in their defensive 50 has been very good today, that's for sure. And the ball is sort of a bit of a contested situation at the moment.
We're live on Call of the Wild Facebook page, Filming Footy YouTube, Hills Football League Facebook page, and Lofty 88.9 across the Adelaide Hills.
Yep. So
Bampton
from the pocket, and well,
good kick,
good pass there to Huxter. He's been busy in this game so far for the Tigers. So he's kicked 2 goals so far.
Let's have a little look at this one off the contest. Into space, beautifully rucked work there, and then Bampton didn't have a shot at goal. Centering pass, we'll say he had a centering pass anyway to Steve Huxter, who's nailed the goal. So counteracting goal there, Sheepdog for the Tigers. They're not going away.
The Tigers are always that sort of side that Lofty always find. They never give up, the Tigers, as we all know. Last year we had that little bit of a loss against them in wet conditions, so we know that they're always going to come out and give their energy and all their players. So they, as you know, so we're just going to have to keep knowing that, playing their role and doing everything what we can do.
Yep. So who's doing the drink running in your absence today?
Today we got one of the B graders out there, Noah, and one of the under 12s that played the other night, which knowing good that someone's lifting it for me. I was out there today doing 8 kilometres helping the juniors this morning, so I still did my little bit, so I'm right for next week, as I know. And tomorrow, obviously, the girls.
Yep, absolutely. Jay Gaish, meantime, with his second shot at goal. That's the best of the bunch there. Sheepdog, how good's that?
I love it. Love Aishi. He does like I said before, he got that kick. He knows where the goals are. Typical forward line player, which, everyone loves to have, which is great.
Let's have a look at this one, Jade. That's a snag of the day contender.
It sure is, that's for sure. Been a few from Mount Lofty and, well, a few in general today, some great snags. So
yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah. That's probably right up there. I'm not telling you what's the
across
best, but that's right up there.
Sure is. So back to 23 points now. Just as Lobethal responded, Mount Lofty a minute later get their 11th goal. So 11-4-70. They're leading Lobethal 7-5-47.
And nice clearance work by Ash Eckerman as well in the middle.
Yeah, and he's going to do it again here. So ball bouncing towards the grandstand here, just underneath us, and it's going to go out. So it's going to be a last touch free kick to Lobethal as they go in the middle. Braywood takes the mark. So Big Jimmy, kick forward, looking for the Sheriff. James Elliott kicks inside forward 50, looking for a target. Bampton, but well done there by Grundy. Takes the intercept mark.
Hopefully a handy recruit, Riley Grundy coming across.
Definitely is Grundy. You know, he never gives up in the ruck work, running, getting those marks, giving everyone that first touch on the footy, which has been great. Everyone gets around him. He gets around everyone, which is great.
Sanderson goes to McTaggart. So Sam McTaggart looking inboard, goes over the top. Sherm, and it's gone out of bounds. 10 minutes gone. Mount Lofty 11-4, Lobethal 7-5. Beautiful day here from Heathfield. Lofty Legends Day, Premiership reunion. Pistols has just popped out.
Yeah, it's perfect weather for footy, and it's great to see those old legends from way back.
Yep.
Let alone the ones from 2014. You thought it was just yesterday, which is amazing how quick time does go.
Yeah.
Even this season as well. It's gone.
Yeah, we're almost in the finals.
Quick. Yeah, which we all know.
Mount Lofty currently third on the ladder. One win behind Nanbremmy United. And Lobethal just outside the 5. Jaden.
Yep, so Sykes there missed a goal and was looking for his first, but Tucker's going to bring it back inside forward 50 for Mount Lofty.
Bruno
Hone, yep, from the pocket. And yep, so there's another behind there, consecutive behinds for Mount Lofty. They're peppering the goal at the moment. Lobethal under pressure a little bit here. Stafford looking for Dominish, but well done. Great play there by Harry Weeks.
Yep,
Get it out of bounds.
That's what it's all about.
So their defensive pressure's been pretty good. Mount Lofty all day, even though it's in their forward 50. It's an opportunity for the Devils to score their 12th goal. Braywood gets the tap out. Bampton clears it out. Looking for Mitch Weeks. Nilsson, well done. Good tap out there. Tucker's amongst it. Well done there by Stafford. Pushed off the ball. Umpire says play on. And it's a high tackle. So Stafford gets the hands away. No, umpire says bring it back. So Stafford now.
We might get you just in a sec, Sheepdog, to just preview tomorrow's final too, the women. So we'll get to that shortly.
Sounds good.
So Stafford now inside forward 50 looking for Zato. Eventually gets the ball. Kicked there by Carter. Smothered there by the shins, I reckon. And still playing on here at the moment. The Shermanator takes it out.
Boundary throw-in. So tomorrow we got the 2 finals. We got Harndorf against Onkers for a spot in the preliminary final, and for a spot in the grand final in the women's we got the Mount Lofty up against Blackwood Green. Should be a good game.
I reckon the Onkers a little bit over Harndorf. I just think Onkers will have that little bit more body in the end.
Yep.
And then obviously our Mount Lofty haven't beaten Blackwood Green, but we did have a good training the other night, and we have been playing a lot of games up at Blackwood at the moment. I think our girls have got a good shot of it, and obviously being a Devils player, I think you got to back your team, which help run and water. I reckon we've got an upset waiting to happen, I reckon, tomorrow. The perfect weather as well.
Well, speaking of perfect weather and perfect snap, that's almost a perfect crumb there by Dominish, gone through for a minor score.
Yeah, well, the way that the Mount Lofty women played in the second quarter on Sunday, if they play like that, every chance of beating Blackwood.
Yeah, we've got players like Arj, those players that never give up.
Nuss,
Matty Nuss, another young under-17s player coming up.
So Mount Lofty clearing, kick forward there by Cordes Harvey. Had a good game so far. Ball just keeps bouncing in. Bruno Hone kicked the last score from Mount Lofty, kicks it forward, finds Tucker. He's been very, very busy.
Another good recruit.
Yes. To Weeks. Weeks inside forward 50. Looking for Hone, the Tyson variety, but it's been a free kick awarded to Lobethal, So James Braywood. Opportunity for him to collect another disposal. He's going to go wide, looking for Will Zato. Bit of a 2-on-1 situation, but well done by Zato. Takes the mark. So he's testing his options, looking to go inboard, but goes up the line and finds Collins, who's also been very busy. Kick looking for Stafford, bit of a worm burner.
Good pressure.
Yeah, great pressure, 3-on-1. And here we go. Cordes Harvey goes inside forward 50, looking for his teammate Benier. Couldn't quite take the mark. Wilden in there for Lobethal. Well done there by the Tigers, Braidwood. And finds a teammate there in Rush.
Almost.
Mount Lofty now looking to go forward. Morby taken off the ball when umpire says, that was holding on. And opportunity, and
25-minute penalty.
There's been a few of them today, that's for sure.
So Mount Lofty at full tilt, Sheepdog. What impresses you most about the way they play when they're at their best?
I think when they're at their best, we know we can believe in our run. We got players like Samick, Taggart never gives up running, and we know the back line are always like buckets. Tomo, you know, they can definitely back up what they need to do. So I think when we're running at our best...
Oh, it's a goal. It's killed that one back.
As you can see, a good goal then. When you know players, they can step up and do their role and kick goals like we just saw then, which gives belief in everyone, which is great. As you can see, the younger ones coming up. Yeah, it's so good to see.
Is that a rare goal there for Morby?
Yeah, he's in the back. So players like Morby, as I know myself, running water over years, I've ran water from way back, and it's great to see players like that getting the opportunity now as a role coming up and doing their job, which has been great to see.
Well, he actually played in the forward line in a lot of his juniors.
Yeah, funniest thing he did, all his juniors in the under-18s, always kicking all those goals. So now he's in the back, would have had to adjust a little bit.
It's actually his first goal of the year as well, was Aish.
Champagne footy.
How good's that? Finds Hone. Hone now. Just assessing his options. Kick inside forward 50. And is it a mark?
I reckon it is.
Umpire.
Yep, Benia.
Benia, there we go. So yeah, it was Morby's first goal of the year. And just looking here, might be actually his first A-grade goal in general, Sheepy.
Yeah, it's great when you can have, like you saw, he's in the back, but then if they got a role to play, run forward and kick a goal, which is great that they can do that. Gets the team morale up around everyone.
Actually, his second goal in A-grade footy.
So
there we go.
Benia nails that one. Mount Lofty starting to tick away here in the third term, Jaden. They've got a real roll on now. How many goals is that for the term for the Devs? Obviously, Morby got the last one, and now...
Been 4, I believe.
4 unanswered goals for Mount Lofty now in this quarter. Good response after half time.
So Lobethal looking to respond here.
Back in the middle, Grundy in the ruck. Versus Braidwood. Gives himself a side angle look. Tried to get it to Bampton. Bampton set upon immediately there by Alex Weeks. Sheriff got the ball out. Kick forward for Lobethal towards the half-forward line. Here's that Mount Lofty defence holding up nicely through Morby. The Sheriff looking to go to Hone. Tapping the ball on. Carter on the left boot. Slipping over there was Zato and opens it up for Buckets Nilsson to take the mark. Very reliable, and guys to Kai Tucker.
So Tucker now. Yep. Finds teammate. Now kick forward. Yep. Good mark there. Handball forward. So what can they do now? Mount Lofty go inside forward 50 or thereabouts. Couldn't quite take the mark. Lobethal now looking to retreat. Osterman. Kick forward. Zato. Bampton. But the reliable Buckets Nilsson takes the mark. So goes to the outer side. What can they do here, Mount Lofty? Miles says his teammate to come to him, and he did. Max Borden just controlling the play here, Mount Lofty.
Any real injury issues at the moment? They're pretty...
Not too bad. Like, everyone's been coming back, which is great now with the warmer weather. I think now we get rid of that rainy sort of weather, so we've got players coming back, which is pretty good at this time of the year. The forwards were a little bit sore in between, but now they're all coming back, which I noticed today. We got both forward line players back, which is great.
Yep.
Full flight.
Sheepdog joining us here in the third term as Mount Lofty kick a point there through Harry Weeks. Jaden, they've kicked 4 unanswered goals in this quarter so far. They lead 13-7 to Lobethal 7-6. So a handy break after the half-time interval, 20-minute mark. So probably about 6 odd minutes left in the quarter.
For sure. So there wasn't a goal for about 7 or 8 minutes there, but Mount Lofty kicked.
Yeah, high tackle.
In a row and
Sammy Miles.
Oh, another great player that clubs will love to have. He obviously was at Bridgie and then he came back. It was great that he's come back to help all those other younger players, other players to get back into it. It was so great to have him around. Yep. He's always around at training, which is great. And obviously on the field, he does his role, which, we'll get behind him for this goal. Hopefully he puts it through.
So his third. looking for his third goal. Miles.
Deliberate shot here. 45 metres out. 45. Oh, how's about that? Get around him, Sheepdog.
It's a good kick. I told you, Miles loves his goals. He's never in doubt. That's why he went back. He's a handy player, like I said before, to have. Great goal by Miles.
So there you go. Yep, third for the day and 13 for the year for the Little Master.
That's 5 unanswered goals now for the Devils to start the third term. As we're in a bit of red time now, I reckon, Jaden. 21-minute mark.
Yep. So, yeah, 4 goals in a row for Mount Lofty. There wasn't a goal for about 7 or 8 minutes there, and now, well, there's been about 3 and 4 minutes. So, Mount Lofty definitely opened this game up, that's for sure, Benny.
That's 6 unanswered goals now for Mount Lofty, with Miles also kicking their final goal of the second quarter. So they're getting a real wriggle on here. Mount Lofty, who are third on the ladder, with still a shot of finishing second. Oh, Stevie Huxter, I reckon he's pulled his string. He might have to join the old man on the sidelines here. That's a left string if I'm going to be having a guess. What do you reckon, Sheepdog?
I reckon it might be a hamstring. He just looked like he twinged it and put his hand straight onto it. I reckon he's not looking too well.
Yeah, no, he's done. Unfortunately, left hamstring. Meantime, Mitch Weeks has got a shot at goal. Really struggling with that string. As Weeks looks to respond here for Lobethal, and he misses to the right. Meantime, ball's gone out towards the outer side, Jaden, and Aish looking to pick it up.
Yep, Aish kicked a really good goal earlier in this term. What can they do here, Mount Lofty? Borden kicks it forward, and Sykes takes the mark. So another inside forward 50 entry from Mount Lofty. Kick forward, looking for Bruno Hone, but it has gone out of bounds and it's going to be a boundary throw in. 24 minutes gone in this premiership quarter.
Yep, 14-6 to 7-7. Couple of minutes left in the third term. Pistols will join us again for the fourth.
Yep.
Thanks very much for being part of the third quarter, Sheepdog.
Thanks for having me. It's been great. Obviously, like you said, you got Legends Reunion Day, so it's great to get on around everyone. And like I said before, I'm all excited footy in the hills and everyone's supporting me on my journey, which has been great.
Well, you've seen 5 unanswered goals here for Mount Lofty in the third term, and they're on top.
So just a stoppage here on the outer side. So yeah, Mount Lofty definitely opened this game up. 5 goals to 1 in this third term so far.
Oval's looking a treat too, isn't it?
Oh, the Oval's done well, and you have to say thanks to all those volunteers around the Mount Lofty Footy Club. All the even players are out there helping to get the drainage in, and that's what made it look like this. I know we might not have had as much rain than what we probably had in the past this year, but still they have those volunteers to get around to get the Oval out week in, week out. It's been an amazing effort, which, I just want to say thanks for that as well.
Now Lofty on the counter-attack here, Jaden.
Yep, so Tyson Hone kicks forward, looking for Bruno Hone. Couldn't quite grab it. And his tackle, great tackle pressure there by the Shermanator, and also Miles on Riley Rush there. So Oval's in pretty good nick considering the women and also the men train as well.
Yeah, fair amount of traffic this year.
But as always is, I reckon, about every night of the week, and alone Friday night, you have all the other mini leagues on it having their games. So I think every Oval in the Hills like that these days. So it's amazing how the Ovals are looking, considering.
For sure. So just another stoppage right in front of us on the balcony. So
only probably not much longer left, Jaden, I reckon.
No. Tucker to Hone, Hone to Eckerman.
Oh, that's clumsy.
Yep, and Stafford. He's been good for Lobethal, was first best, and so it's going to be a 25-metre penalty. We've definitely seen a few of them today, Goldie.
We have.
So
card as well. Not card there, but yeah.
Yep.
Jack Stafford, he's played well.
He has, yeah. Like I said before, first best last week. Kick forward, inside forward 50, 2-on-1 situation.
Oh!
Well, good mark there.
Terrence Anderson. talented youngster, isn't he?
Yeah, another good one. You know, he's been going good every week when he's been out there. He's given it all. It's been great as well.
So Sanderson, kick up forward, but Stafford though, well done. Handball to Zallo. Zallo goes to Weeks, but well, who else but Bucket Nielsen takes the mark.
Relieving mark. Last line of defence, as you'd expect, finds Eckerman. Gets some handy touches. Couple of keen spectators out there having a good time as Eckerman directs traffic out towards the outer side wing, and that's where he'll go. Kicks it towards Fabio Thompson, who takes a great overhead mark. With the flowing locks, he handballs over the top to Tyson Hone. He in turn goes further afield towards Bruno Hone, and that's gone out of bounds near the 24 fit sign. Jaden.
Yep, so Tomo had 9 spoils a fortnight ago, so the key in Mount Lofty's defence is Lobethal go forward. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Carter, and umpire's found something. And it's going to go in the way of Carter, so definitely not long to go.
Nah.
Nearly 26 minutes ticked over.
We had 6 goals in this quarter.
Yep.
Fortunately for Lobethal, Steve Huckster off the ground with a hamstring injury after he kicked a goal in this quarter. In fact, he's kicked 3 for the match, so he's their leading goal kicker.
So Carter looking for Zallo. Zallo couldn't quite take the mark. Handball backwards. Lobethal trying hard here, but great tackle pressure by Mount Lofty. Has been good all day in their defensive zone. So great defensive team they are, the Devils.
Yeah, they are.
So haven't conceded many big scores this year so far. Bampton.
Well, the second best defence in the comp, Jaden.
Yep. So I think they've only conceded 1 score over 80 this year, which was against Harndorf.
Well, that's all right.
So Mount Lofty now going forward. Tomo.
Oh.
Kick forward to Hone, but umpire.
Oh, no need for that.
Here we go.
The reaction wasn't. You didn't need to do that. Yeah, no need for that.
So, been a fair bit of action in this game, that's for sure. Caleb Osterman, opportunity for him.
Well, now he's got a shot at goal.
So I'll be interested to see how much time left. Could be shot after the siren. So Osterman gonna have a crack here. Not a bad looking kick. Not going to make the distance though. In the goal square. Weak Zato for Lobethal. But that's going to be a ball up. Right in the goal mouth here for the Tigers.
Almost 3/4 time. Your thoughts on the term? Sheepdog's been good. 5.
I think Lofty's done well. They've come out after half time knowing that what they wanted to do, and I think obviously on the scoreboard showed they gave their run, which has been great. Get ahead, kicking those goals. Which
up the hill too.
Up the hill. It's funny, always up the hill, as they say. Normally it's downhill, but it's been good up the hill.
Well, that's 3/4 time. Almost. Just wait for this.
So we are going to have a shot after the siren.
Final kick for 3/4 time. Once again, thanks very much, Sheepdog, for joining us in the term. Enjoy your day and the evening.
Cheers for that. Thanks again for letting me come on here and have a chat. It's been great. Cheers for that.
And all the best for finals.
Yeah, it's loving it. Get around everyone like we know tomorrow, the girls. Hopefully everyone get out and support them all. 17s, Lofty, hopefully can get the win and go straight into the grand final. And our seniors, hopefully they can do the same thing with Scully, who's been a good coach, having him come up to the club. And then like we see the men at the moment with a couple more rounds to go after today. Hopefully they keep moving forward, which has been good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, good on you, Sheepdog. Very fantastic work. Have a great day, all right? All right, that's 3/4 time. Terrific. Have a good one.
Put me on the pump.
Yeah, no, well done. That's 3/4 time. Pistols will rejoin us now for the final term, and 5 unanswered goals there for Mount Lofty in that quarter, doing the damage. Jaden, or not 5 unanswered, but 5 goals in that term, doing the damage. And at 3/4 time, they're in control.
They sure are. So 2 to Aish, 1 to Morby, 1 to Benny, 1 to Miles for the Devils, and then Huckster scored the only goal for Lobethal. And as we saw, he's gone off with a unfortunate hamstring injury. So Mount Lofty leading by 40 points in that. So 40 points now at three-quarter time. It was 16 points at half-time. So Mount Lofty have extended their margin. And we're just going to go to a break.
Still areas that they can improve on in this final quarter, Mount Lofty. I'm sure Michael Borden will address those.
So we'll just go to a break now, Tommy, and we'll be back for the big last quarter.
This is the Hills Footy League. Match of the day.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modger, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Chetty, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Welcome back here to Heathfield Oval. Mount Lofty 14,690 are leading Lobethal 7,850. So about to start the last quarter. Important day for the Devils. They are celebrating some premiership reunions. So they'll be looking to finish this game off and have a big win. So Braywood and Grundy in the ruck here. Tap down home. Here we go. What can he do here? Kick inside forward 50. Looking for Benier. Well done by the Lobethal defender and Barry. And it's going to be a boundary throw in, but entertaining stuff there by Tyson Hone. Got the first centre clearance in the first 15 seconds. Stoppage here. Mount Lofty. Collins. Kick forward. Looking for Weeks there. Morby's on his tail. Yep. Eckerman, Morby. Morby back to Eckerman. Tucker. Kick towards middle of the ground. Finds Nilsson. He finds Weeks. Weeks inside forward 50. Hone. Big fly. Couldn't quite take the mark. Aish. And there you go. Aish as you can hear by the Mount Lofty faithful here in the balcony, has kicked his third. Another contender for goal of the day. Kicked an absolute ripper in the third, and now he's kicked another one. So Mount Lofty have started this last quarter on fire. 15-6-96, play 7-8-50. Minute and a half gone in this last term. Jake Aish.
How good, Jaden?
Very good, Goldie, and well, the Mount Lofty faithful absolutely love it. So back in the centre now. Grundy and Braidwood. Braidwood runs after it, collects it, gets the handball away to Bampton. Bampton, Dominish, Scroby, Mick Taggart knocks the ball out of Dominish's hands, but Dominish gets it in the end, and it's going to be a stoppage here. Good match up in the ruck here today. Handball, well, in the middle finds Wilden though. Wilden goes to Bampton. Bampton back to Wilden. The former Onka Valley junior kicks towards Zato. Nudges out Nilsson and takes the mark. Well done, Zato. Kicks towards the 50. Couldn't quite take the mark there.
Scroby.
That was Scroby, and it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Welcome back, Pistols.
Thank you, boys. 3/4 time scores around the grounds now. Bremer 15-13, Onka Valley 3 behinds. And Country Division Gummaraka 9-6, Kangarilla 5-9. Meanwhile, back here at Heathfield Oval, since I've left, the Devils have built a substantial lead here, 15-6 to 7-8. So the action with Elliott. He's drawn a free kick as the Tigers work towards the Ben Gordon Longwood Road end. Gives it off to Collins. Collins goes long over the top. Eva Thompson. There's a chance for a running goal for Brink. The Vice Prez has sprayed that one. Sorry for a minor score. So Lobethal. Only the one goal since half time through the agency of Huckster. His third, who then he appeared to pull a hamstring. So the Huckster family in the wars here this afternoon at the Devil Dome, so to speak. So Eckerman brings the ball out for the Devils, goes towards the Coventry side wing. Off hands there. Gavin here's a chance. Devils to go forward for Harry Weeks, puts it up towards, bit of a falcon there. Will bounce nicely for Benier. Could stroll into an open goal and has hit the post from, wow. So the big man there. Opportunity opened up for him, but just couldn't convert here. So.
And he's pulled up a bit proppy.
Yes, I noticed that.
Is that cramp, or is he just trying to make it out as if that was the reason for the hit post?
Yeah, down on his haunches, as said by Benny Goffins. Comes to Collins, who's been a very good competitor this afternoon.
I'm not saying it's that, but, you know.
No. Dominish, he'll go short too. Good intercept by the Shermanator. He's been good this afternoon. Gives it back to Little Master Mob.
Oh, he's on all by himself. This is brilliant play by Benier.
Oh, no. He's on here to Reed, over the top to Benier. Yes. Doing the old decoy.
Yeah, he's pretending he was.
So the opponent ran off. I don't have to worry about him. He's down and he's injured. So
he's a bit proppy here.
4.5 gone. Devils 15-7 lead. Lobie 7-9. So Mount Lofty, you'd think, have secured a top 3 spot.
Hello.
Round the corner, Hone. Tyson variety ricocheted off his opponent there in Dominish. He chased it. Dominish, who chased it and over the boundary line. So a good crowd in the house. You can see the shadows start to take over Heathfield Oval here. Good crowd in the house still. A few good tales told during half-time of 10 years ago, and some of the other premiership victories that's being celebrated today by the Mount Lofty and at Heritage Football Clubs here.
Yep, boundary throwing. Inside attacking 50 here for Mount Lofty. Benier in the ruck. Braidwood wins it down to Bampton. He threw that. The umpire didn't see it that way. It's a free kick though. It's going to the Tigers. Barry, Jack Stafford. He's had a good game. Kick over the top, Dominish. Got some players bursting for him, including young Stafford. Ollie Stafford looking for some running support. Goes to Riley Rush. He looks inboard, kicks the ball to within 40 metres out from goal. Zato was the target. But Buckets Nilsson says, thanks very much. I'll take another mark and go to Tucker.
The pass club best and fairest. Nilsson got the Tucker in turn, gets it out wide to Eckerman, who's picking up touches. Puts it forward. Good delivery there, finds Mollay. Tyson Hone. Hone's got a lead here, which he honours. Borden off hands. Coming through there was Stafford. Handball towards Collins, puts him under the hammer from Reid. Ball goes to ground. Gathered there by Bampton, points the direction for Thomas Barry to put the ball out towards the King wing. Here's Zatto in front. Off hands taken away here. Tigers go forward. Once again, the Devils' defence. Morby this time goes to ground. Under pressure, Weeks also involved there. In the meantime, over the top of Morby, who drew the free kick for the Devils, half-back flank area. So Morby, what's an offer? You thought about coming right across the ground, then a dribble kick forward, but it's effective. Gathered by Reid, puts it up and finds Harry Weeks.
Yep, Weeks. Short pass to Miles. Miles goes to Reid. Reid from inside the 50, and that's gone out of bounds on the full.
The balcony crowd were getting excited there as regular defender Reid had a chance to bring up a rare goal, Benny, but not to be.
Not to be. Gone out of bounds. Jaden?
Yeah, getting everyone involved here, Mount Lofty. So we saw Morby score a goal in the third quarter, the usual defender, but did play a lot of his junior career in the forward line. His second A-grade goal he kicked in the third quarter.
How good. Here's a chance out of the stoppage. Sanderson misses. That would have been a contender for Snagger today.
Yeah. We've had quite a few today, Benny, by both teams. But
so hard decision, no doubt, post-match, because the most effective player also being awarded in the snag of the day. So Dominic brings the ball out. Puts out wide. Tigers in possession, put the ball up the line. There's a good stretch for the big man, Jimmy Braidwood. So Braidwood right in front of the Josh Teague MP. So I see Josh Teague might be
contender.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. And there's Will Zatto taking the mark.
Chuck his hat in the ring.
So Josh Teague, that is not Will Zatto. Although Will might be the member for Lobethal as he puts the ball up high. Oh, another good mark by Carter. He's worked hard, got a couple of goals, plus defensively, puts the ball forward. Will it bounce here for Stafford? Oh, slips over the opportune moment. Still in the ball in the Tigers' court here.
Oh, hello.
I think this might be Scobie. High kick, goes higher and goes longer. Stacks on the middle here, comes down. Red well off hands around the corner. Collins, who gets reward for consistent effort with his first goal of the afternoon. Jaden J.
Yeah, good persistence there by Lobethal. Obviously the game's out of their hands at the moment, but just looking to finish this game off in a positive note. Looking to we'll finish the season off in a positive note as well. So well done to the Tigers. They keep persisting and got reward for effort.
Yeah, good work there by Collins. Knew where the goals were. As you said, good transition for the Tigers. As the shadows start to engulf Heathfield Oval here. Lobethal, as I said, battling on. That's all Coach Jack Osborne would be hoping for, to run out the game. Get something out of it. 15-8 to 8-9. Back in the centre umpire Bow. Ball's up. Lever was Grundy. Staying on ground was Braidwood, who won the tap. Ball fed out here in the middle of the cricket pitch area. Finally toe poke forward. Here's Stafford. Jack Verotto threads him play and then leaves the ball behind, taken by Grundy. Left foot forward. In the box seat there was Borden. Out the back. Tapped on by Barry. Having the area was Wilden. Oh, ball comes out the back of the pack. Gathered here by Borden. This could be a chance. No, he's pulled it just too wide. In fact, far wide. As you can see, the little mini leaguers warming up there in the background. No doubt got another game to call here, boys, afterwards. Young Devils. So it'll be a boundary throw in. In the right forward pocket for the Devils as they work down the clubroom, maintained by Braidwood. Gave it to the skipper in Bampton. Puts it forward, intercepted there by Shermanator. Arches the back here, goes towards the top of the square. Sykes can use the body well, which he does, and takes the money, then plays on. Just toe pokes it through for his first goal of the afternoon, Sykes.
Yeah, there you go, your first goal for Sykes, as you can hear in the background. Party time here on the balcony, that's for sure. And yeah, well, Sykes, like we said, first goal of the day. He did actually kick 7 against Lobethal earlier last year as well. So sorry to bring that to the Lobethal faithful, but well done to the Devils. And they brought up the century now.
So the crowd in the balcony getting fired up here. And the Devils are a knocking, the balconies are rocking, as they say here at Mount Lofty. That's our update score there, Jaden J. Hill.
Yep, so Nan Bremer 18-18, 126 leading on Capringa Valley, 0-3-3 at the moment.
Geez, tough afternoon for the Dogs out there. Taken by Sanderson, pushes it through for the Devils, bouncing Paul. Coming in, I think, was Stafford, Oliver, held up in a tackle, so umpire Matthews will come in and ball up. So Nan Bremer, the defending premier, just sharpening their skills with the big games coming up. Likely they'll be playing Mount Lofty in that qualifying final. Stafford gets the ball out to run of the skipper in Bampton and puts it forward. Here's Weeks, Mitchell Weeks, who's been pretty good this afternoon because injury ravaged career, but returned late in the season has certainly showed his credentials. Nearly a juggling mark for the Devils in defence. Scroby with a shot round the corner, just touched on the line through for a minor score. So Devils to bring the ball back into play. So the agency of Sherman. So Will Sherman.
He's had a good game.
He has. Goes straight down the ground. The target is Grundy, the 2 number 4, I suppose there.
Sun in the eyes.
Yeah. Comes back to Grundy, taps the ball forward. I'll tell you by Ace, she'll get a little handball over to Weeks. Weeks in turn will give it to Malay. Magnificent pick up by Hone. He wanted a lead of Sykes. Precision play from the kick out there by the Devils.
Silky smooth delivery, that one.
So Sykes, opportunity here for back-to-back goals. The big full forwards, of course, returning this afternoon.
Grundy's played well as well. They've really gone to another level, Jaden, in the second half, the Devs.
Yeah, they sure are. And what's been impressive as well by the Devils, especially throughout the game, is they haven't just blazed away inside the forward 50. They've actually looked for a target and hit him as well. Yep. So Coach Borden will be happy with that, that's for sure.
So cameraman Hudson Martlow right behind Sykes here. So the vision will tell the story. Sits on its way. You can see the goal umpire hardly move. And as he raises the 2 fingers, so Sykes back-to-back goals for the Devils. They just increased their margin.
So it's 18 now for the year for Sykes in his 9th game, he said, Pistol. So going about 2 a game. Pretty good effort. So
they're looking good, Mount Lofty.
Yeah, they sure are. 17-9, 111. Plays Lobethal 8-10-58 as well. So
obviously they've got Onka Valley next weekend as well. So they're really brimming with a lot of confidence heading into finals. They'll be, at this stage, well, it looks like certainly playing Nambrem United in the qualifying final.
So Bampton bursts his way forward. The skipper hasn't stopped trying, puts up another man who's Weeks, Mitch Weeks, appeared to injure his, maybe hyperstring his elbow there. So Mitchie.
Hopefully not.
Got more tape open in the Band-Aid factory. So Weeks. Just nurses it forward to the leader Carter. Big Mitch.
Yeah, he's got a stinger here. Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, a little bit of discomfort there, Mitchie Weeks. So Carter, as you can see, Weeks the right of screen there.
Was that the marking contest?
Yes, I think it might have been.
Or is it just
with a ball? Just as he went to gather it, but he's obviously hyper-stretched something, so I hope he's all right. As the actions with his teammate there, Carter. So Mitch Carter lining up for his 3rd of the afternoon. Lays back on the kick. It's going to pull wide. In fact, just clears the pack through for a minor score.
Yep, kick into the back pocket.
Interesting to see Benny, the runner Cooper Skinner, of course, one of the sideline Tigers here this afternoon.
Yep, 1-on-1 contest. Carter takes the mark against Eckerman. Eckerman directing traffic. Meantime, Carter goes to Braidwood. Braidwood looks to get it to the Sheriff, but bursting off the line there was Archie Borden. He finds Aish. Aish unloads a barrel inside 50. That's one of the kicks of the day. Finds Sykes on the lead with the barrel. Good stuff. So kick a goal here from Josh Sykes. Jaden, take us through it.
Yep, so Sykes now, we're looking for his third. Kicks on its way. But it's... Oh, the...
Scond.
Yeah, under 8, gone for the mark.
Falcon.
Behind.
Nearly a contender there for the BFC catch of the day by the young mini-leaguer. Ball comes back to Tucker. Gives to Aish. Aish sets sail. Across the face. Or is he goal this one? It is a goal. So Aish is third. Fourth.
He's had a great game.
Of course, won the Red Clovier medal in the interleague game.
Yep. Have a look at this one, Jaden. Take your pick.
Oh, we got plenty to choose from, that's for sure. All on to Aish.
Cracking game by him.
Yeah, it has been a good game by Aish here today. So 18, 10, 118, 8, 11, 59.
As Alex Weeks straight onto the ground into the midfield.
So the Devils will be happy to get the points against the Tigers, who've won the past 3 of the past 5 visits here. So Devils just balancing up that ledger, but overall they lead as called by Jaden J. Here's a man who's been very effective in the Shermanator, puts it out towards the Coventry wing side. Cruel bounce for Peter Bampton, allows, he did gather it well as Brendan Hone came in, puts it back in. Bit of holding there as before the ball by Weeks, who appears to have recovered. Mitchie Weeks goes to Thompson. Meanwhile, he's got to come back over his mark. So the golden fist, the golden locks of Fabio Thompson with the ball here. As you see the shadows completely engulfing the oval now, just about. So Thompson, high kick. Grundy in the seat over the top was Munn. At the back door is Brendan Hone. So thank you very much. Puts it towards Sykes, who's certainly been an excitement machine in his final quarter. Waste no time. He's got Devils streaming forward. Tyson Hone's one of them. Great defence there by the Sheriff, ruling the Roos down there, laying down the law, puts it through for a minor score. The Devils well in charge here.
Stafford to bring the ball in. Jack Variety kicks the ball outside of the defensive 50. Collins takes the mark. Josh Teague on screen. So Collins kicks the ball inside the defensive 50. Tigers defence showed a lot of promise today. Oysterman, and he fumbles the ball out of bounds and flicks the ball into the side netting. Frustrated. Jaden.
So 19 and a half minutes have ticked over now. So 60 points the margin. If they get 4 more goals, it'll be their highest margin for a long time.
For a long time?
Yeah, he field. Round 18, 2011 to be exact, Benny.
That's a bit lazy from you.
Yes, Jane.
A long time. Come on. That's real lazy.
I think the Court of Idol fans
I'm not interested in that.
More precision work from you, I think.
Well, I did give it. Round 18,
I was surprised you said that.
Round 18, 2011. There you
long
go.
time.
It would be
That's better.
The highest
Lazy.
margin. There you go.
You're in red time in the last quarter. You got to keep going.
Sometimes you have to.
You got to play it out.
Sometimes you got to paint the story as well. A long time.
Oh, I get you.
A long
So
time.
you got to paint the story,
okay.
and
And they're
like,
wondering how
when's a
long.
time. Yeah, exactly.
And then you rip it out.
What are you doing? A bit of American Pie stuff there. Long time ago. Anyway, ball. Sheriff gives it to Stafford. Stafford gets boot the ball up the line.
That stat though about the last time a drink runner getting a red card, round 4, 1991. That was incredible. I don't know where you came from that.
So
a long time.
So the young academy boy to pitch it in. Rux Gabba. So Devils, this game wrapped up, lead by a lazy 10 goals, 18-11 to 8-11. Comes to Bampton, he's still battling on, intercepted nicely by McTaggart. Quick hands to Hone, tried to find Borden, intercepted there by Scobie, the former Harndorf junior. Meanwhile, advantage paid as Hoon, Tyson Variety puts it up overhead of Aish.
Looking for
coming
five.
across his oyster, man. Uses nice little soccer tactics.
It's out of bounds.
Was that deliberate though? Yes, it was. Last touch, so Devils with the ball quickly move it on. Here's a chance. Weeks. Harry Variety, zone footballer this year, and Eastern Zone success.
Where's Wes? Do you know where Wes is this year?
Yeah, Wes is retired with that chronic ankle. Actually, saw him before. He was looked like he's enjoying himself down the barbecue Bay 13 area.
Jaden, you got something else for us? Hasn't happened for a long time. Anything else?
So Mount Lofty, their highest score against Lobethal is 147 here. Second highest is 139.
Oh,
and there's a goal there by Weeks. So which goes to 125 now.
5-goal final quarter. Their second half has been brilliant.
So score 3 more goals, and it could be their second highest score against Lobethal at Mount Lofty.
That's better.
Well, still a short way to go until they match Lobethal's highest score against Mount Lofty, the 50-goals-1 effort in
that happened a long time
2002. Happened a long time ago, Jaden.
Long time ago, that one.
So Harry Weeks getting on the board for the first time personally, but he's been pretty effective this afternoon. The Devils 19-11 to 8-11.
Yep.
As you can see, and we'd like to thank the club sponsors, of course, Mount Lofty 24 Fit, Arkabar Hotel, Duxton, and BMD, and for the Lobethal Football Club, Jaden.
So Closey's Supermarkets, Loan Co, Lobethal Hotel, Thomas Foods International, and GE Hughes Construction Co.
GE Hughes, they've been sponsors for a long time as well.
Very long time.
So it comes here to Hone. Tyson running the game out well, puts it up here towards H. Who's also
ripping it apart.
Showing plenty of energy in this last goal. Puts up this man who's really blown apart.
Champagne footy from the Devils.
So Sykes, opportunity to kick his third for the term. Third of the game, so the big key forward. I said resuming after a layoff, and his 9th game for the season. There's that man again, just getting plenty of airtime. So, Sykes.
Will he get in?
Well, wait and see. Monday's the big day, I think. So, Sykes, deliberate shot from about 45. The little interleaguers, they get... they're on the goals, they're getting pretty...
Seagulls like it on the chip.
Yeah, get that vital touch. In fact, they've got the ball, Stafford, waiting for the ball to be returned. Jack Stafford, he'll bring the ball back into play for the Tigers.
Yep, late in the final quarter, 24 minutes gone. Tigers starting to unravel a bit here. McTaggart. Harry Weeks goes for goal. Sykes! Oh, yeah. And the little leaguers, off they go and try and ferry that football. Jaden.
There you go. So, yes, it's their third highest score against Lobethal since round 10 2019 here at Heathfield Oval. So, 2012, 132, place 8, 11, 59, nearly 25 minutes gone in this last term.
How good? As Jaden would say.
Very good.
How good?
So, Devils. Can we say a crushing win here, boys?
Yes.
When you consider half-time, only 16 points in it, but the third term there, 5 goals to 1, really broke it open and have continued on with 6 this quarter.
A brave first half, but yeah, outplayed in the second.
So we're looking at 11 goals to 2 in the second half is really the tire with the tape. Here's the Shermanator.
Gone.
Holding the ball on this occasion. Bampton certainly has battled on well. The Lobethal skipper puts it forward. Here's the Sheriff. Doesn't get the favourable bounce. Still working hard though. Oh, full Nelson applied on him by Eckerman. Ball goes to ground.
Final few minutes here.
Could stick around afterwards post-match because the most watched segment called The Wild is when our man takes us through it, paid to advantage there by the umpire. It was a shot on goal by Banter, but in the meantime, it was obviously a Devils free kick. stamped and penalised for having a shot on the goal. Perhaps they thought it was a Lobethal free kick.
Beck wanted to know if Skinner's out there today. Well, Cooper Skinner's not.
No, the only Skinner out there this afternoon has been Riley Skinner. So, ball played on. Here's Hone. Tyson through to centre, puts it down. Here's a chance for Sykes. Unattended. He's just...
Oh, he's turning on a masterclass. Chris McTaggart, he's tuned in from Amata in the AP Wylands. Is that right? I think I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
Angus Winwood's tuned in, Josh Healy's tuned in, and James Coventry's tuned in. So,
Josh Healy is off to see the World Darts competition, I believe, down at the Illawarra in New South Wales. So,
great man.
Good on you, Treds. And I know he's got a interesting band of characters have gone with him.
All right, here we go. Sykes for goal number
4. Oh, Alan Christian moved a bit, but 2 fingers.
Jaden, take us through it.
So the 21-12-138, so it's at their 7th goal of the term.
That's right up there.
So
when was the last time Mount Lofty kicked 7 goals in a quarter, Jaden?
Someone said it might have been a long time ago.
I'll allow you to pause here and work this one out.
Quite a long time ago, I think.
Quite a long time.
Well, here you go. It's the first time this year, that's for sure.
First time this season I've kicked 7 goals in the quarter. That's good.
There you go.
You're finishing well here at the 27-minute mark.
So I've got a long and a quiet. A long.
7-goal final quarter, so it's the best quarter for the season. Best quarter for the season. Is that right?
Yes, best fourth quarter for the season, yeah.
Wow, so Coach Borden would be very happy with that.
Well, that's all you need. That's good.
That's good, Jade.
Thank you very much.
Yep, just leave on that. That's fine. Do you want to go downstairs now? Get ready for take us through it.
Yeah, we'll see. All in good timing, yep.
Oh, right. That's right.
So, umpire Matthew,
good
dying stages of the game, puts it up. Braidwood wins the ball down. Here's Hone, who's had exceptional last quarter. Gives it to Weeks. Weeks draws the player. Gives it over to Ace. Sells a bit of candy. Gives it back there to Bernier. Goes
number
bang! 8. Sykes will shepherd it through.
Number 8. When was the last time they kicked 8 goals in a quarter? Full stop. Or is this their best quarter in a few years, or just? I'm just watching Jaden.
So it's not just their best fourth quarter for the year; it's their best quarter for the year in general.
That's good. Now that's gone to another level.
So 54 points.
Best quarter for the season.
Best quarter of the season from Mount Lofty. Yep.
That's good enough. I'm happy with that.
And special comments here from the balcony. They just yelled out champagne football, which it was that clearance by the Devils. And the past premiership heroes enjoying the current Devils going through their paces. So back in the centre, what can they do from here?
Best quarter for the season.
Benny got it down, then follows up with a tackle on Braidwood. Ball held in there, no
Well,
prior.
I've got no idea who Jaden's going to pick for most effective and snag it today.
Well, so astute.
Plenty to choose from.
I'm guessing it's going to be Mount Lofty. There's 22 goals that he's got to choose from.
So Benny puts it forward. Stafford. Oh, well chapped here by Ben. Oh, stolen by McTaggart. Could this be a contender? Oh, he's just pulled it wide. So instead of the sausages, he gets the sawdust. Just missed.
Well, Jaden's ready to head downstairs. He's left on a big note here.
He has.
The best quarter for Mount Lofty for the season. He's very happy with his work.
Are you going for a long time, Jaden, or just quite a long time?
You have to wait and see.
So, ball, meanwhile back here, taken by...
Might come back.
Braidwood.
Yeah.
Wins a free kick. Braidwood puts up at Tucker. He's kicked it straight to Tucker. Oh, should have taken. Good work by Skinner. Oh, well done, Riley Skinner. Goes away for a bounce, draws the opponent, but he's run himself into trouble here. Zaddo with assist there. Also, Alex Weeks comes in, takes Zaddo to ground, stacks on the mill there.
Well done, Jaden.
So in the dying seconds here, Benny, another long quarter, 30 minutes ticked over here. The Devils, have they got time to get a 100-point margin?
Well,
so they need another couple of goals, I think.
I don't think so.
No. So free kick taken here by Benny. Wastes no time, puts it on the run of Hone.
Hello.
Takes it at full pace and sips in the pitch. So the look away handball to no one in particular. Gavin here for the Tigers. Gives it to Stafford.
He's giving it a good crack.
Yep.
There we go. That's it. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah. Well done.
So Mount Lofty.
Looking good. Looking good.
Comprehensive in the end.
That's all they can do.
13 to 8-11.
That's all you got to do when you're top 3 side pistols and finish like that.
So Coach Borden would be happy with the way they've run out.
Very happy. No, that's comprehensive. A little bit of worry in the first half, but that's dominant.
So 86 points in the end. Benny?
That's comprehensive, Pistols.
Great second half. So 13 goals to 2 in the second half. Benny has told the story.
Yep.
Here. It's Mount Lofty. Well, they would have come in as a warm favourite and have certainly enhanced their prospects of, that last flag they're celebrating today, 2014. The country division was their last A-grade flag for the club and their last Division 1 flag back in 2008, of course, which was the final one of their three-peat. So the Young Devils here looking a chance perhaps to break the drought in Division 1.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. You get them on the dry deck, they like to run.
Well, of course, September, we know it's going to be Sam Anduk. He's already in there.
Look at that.
Yeah, just strolling in.
I didn't even know he got down there.
No, usually take him a long time to get there, but
that's extraordinary.
It is. So he just does it all. Does it all, I think. So stay tuned. We're here on the Call of the Wild.
He's got one of the Devils
recipients. Yes. So Jaden just tracking, of course, stay by for our most effective player, because we'll get the iconic Dartfish beanie and the pair of Archies. And, of course, the snag of the day, best goal, $25 voucher, thanks to Lowe's Meat Co.
He's gone okay, I'll let him do the talking here.
And, of course, the umpires, we must thank...
It's photo time with Jaden. No worries. All right, here we go. Cross down to Jaden. It's just marshalling the troops, and we'll go to him now. Jaden.
Cool. Well, thank you guys. So, here with Jake Hastings Shermanator. Well done to both of you.
Jaden.
Just take us through those 2 goals. Well, there's 4 goals, and snag of the day. Which one do you like?
Probably the third quarter on the run, drop punt. Just saw the ball and went for it and chucked it on the boot.
Go again.
Yep, and just so take us through the performance by the boys. Obviously, Lobethal were good early, just take us through it.
It was a bit of a slow, probably second quarter. We dropped off a bit and then went in for half time and then spoke about what we needed to do, and then the third and fourth I thought we came out guns blazing and it was good footy. We didn't try and save the game, we just kept playing our way, so it was good.
Yeah, it was quite good in the end as well. Sharing the ball around, a few guys kicking goals that they normally do.
Yeah, so gave away a few, try not to be selfish, so yeah, it was good.
Fair enough. And what's the plan for the rest of the year? Just keep going how you're going
and try and win a flag. Yeah.
Fair enough, good work, and all the Shermanator, great work, mate. Just take us through your performance.
Just try to launch off half back, get some run and carry, and let the boys like AC up forward do the work.
Yep. And in a very good back line, you've only conceded one score over 80 for the year as well. Just take us through how it is in the back line as well. Got some good performers in there.
Yeah, we've been putting the group back there together for a while now, so starting to really come together. Play as a group, we all know what each other are doing, and starting to all come together at the right time.
Yep. And does Coach Borden give you and Fabio and a few others to have some freedom and run off the half-back line as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Bords is big on us, playing with freedom and try and move the ball quickly and run. It's big on that.
Yeah, for sure. And what was the feeling like during the week? Obviously, had a tight tussle with Lobethal the first time you played them as well, and when they have their best side, they're a hard team to beat. So what was it in the week as well?
Yeah, we knew we were going to be up for a contest, had to rock up and play our best footy. We knew if we could do that, we'd be right in the end.
Yeah, and also just lastly as well, a few premiership reunions as well for the club. So how good is it for the club, and would that give you more motivation as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Always does. The balcony here is a big advantage. Whenever we can pack that out, especially with past players, it's massive, and we always want to play for them.
Yeah, for sure. Well, congrats on both of your performance, and good luck for the rest of the year, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you very much there to Jaden J. Hill doing his usual great work down at ground level with the post-match awards. And of course, well done to JK. She had a few to pick from for Snack of the Day. And also to Will Sherman, the Shermanator, did some great work rebounding off the half-back line during what's an emphatic win by the Devils, 22-13 to 8-11. As we said, 13 goals to 2 in the second half. Benny, just a, decisive performance.
Yep, comprehensive. 8 goal final term. Best quarter for the season, according to Jaden. That's all you need to know, really. But the first half, Lobethal very competitive. 4 goals in the first quarter. 2 goals in the second quarter. Obviously, Huckster going down in the third was costly because he was the leading goal kicker. But, yeah, Mount Lofty, their top 3 side, and they proved it.
It's probably costly too when the important Huckster was a very important supply. The drink runner Huckster went down too. So
yeah, went down early, didn't he?
Went down early. So goal kickers for the Devils. We had Jake Ash, the snag man, with 4. Also Sykes chipping in with 4. Benny with a couple. Sammy Miles with a couple. So
you could. Jaden could have chosen anyone out there.
Benny
today
with 3.
Lofty,
Benny with 3. Sorry.
But it's the unsung heroes in that defensive area that deserve some note pistols, and he's
well,
the Shermanator.
As I said, the Shermanator. Also, Fabio Thompson was very good. Mark Nielsen, just the experienced one. Of course, veteran of that premiership 10 years ago. So, interesting.
Jaden's back up. It's unbelievable how he gets back up here so quickly.
Oh, he does it well.
I blinked and he was at ground level, and now he's back up here.
He just flew up.
So it wasn't a long time, was it? No?
Hey?
It wasn't a long time?
No, it wasn't a long time.
There we go.
How long was it?
I'm not sure, but...
Don't
know the stat for that one, but yeah.
All right, we're just about done here this afternoon.
What's the stat of the day, Jaden? That final quarter, 8 goal final quarter, best quarter for the season. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's hard to go past, isn't it? Yeah, so was it 55 points from Mount Lofty in that last quarter? Hard to go by. Their second best score against Lobethal since 2010, 145.
Oh, he's happy with that one.
There you go.
Fantastic.
That's good.
So, yes, thanks to those 2 blokes for the interview and making their time as well.
They were happy to be out there with you?
Yeah. So, yes, thank you to Jake Aish and Will Sherman as well. So it was really good for them to, speak to me. And obviously they would like to be there in the team song as well. So thank you to them.
Good on you, Jake.
Yeah, good work. I know so we're lingering with the pens. They get you to sign their Guernseys or something, Jade.
And I want to say thanks very much to the Sheepdog too for joining us for special comments. He was very good.
And also we must thank Hayden Cutting for his words pre-match, talking about the Lofty Legends group. He's done some great things as convener of that group, as Hayden. All right, we might just go and check out the scores from around the grounds, some of the final scores we have here in what's been round 16 of the Hills Football League. There we have Division 1, and of course the game we covered, Devils emphatic in the end, 22-13 to 8-11.
True.
Over at Blackwood, a win to the Barkaroos, 17-8 to 8-10. And how's this, boys, for a boil over? I know we had a game we called here a few years ago, Mount Lofty and Onka Valley, where the Dogs didn't score a goal. Well, history has an interesting way of repeating itself, because Nan Bremer, 21-21. Imagine if they kick straight, boys, have defeated the Dogs 3 points. So just thoughts on that?
Lost for words.
I think the pregnant pause is summed up.
All you can say is Nan are ready to go.
Yes, I think so. And the other game, the battle of the Divisional Demons down at the Chunga. It was the Northern Demons from Uraid, the 14-15 have defeated the Chunga 9-5, and we believe allegedly that the Chunga perhaps looking for a new A-grade coach. So,
righto.
Yes, and Country Division. Just check and see what's come up on that.
Just a few.
There we go, just the one result. We have Gamaraka, who we saw last week, the minor premiers, to steamrolling their way into the second semi. 11-9 have defeated Kangaroola 6-13. So comprehensive.
I'll see if I can quickly get the Kersbrook one. Just hang in there. Just talk
good
a bit.
Good man, Benny. Yep. So in the meantime, we must thank the various club supporters here. Of course, for the Mount Lofty Football Club, I must thank 24 Fit, Aqaba Hotel, the Duxton Capital and the BMD Group, and for Lobethal Football Club, Closey Supermarket have some very good workers there, I believe. Loan Co, Thomas Foods International, G Hughes Construction Co, and at Lobethal Hotel. Pop in and see Travis Blundell for a coldie. And of course, we've got to thank our sponsors of our post-match awards, of course, Dartfish and Archie's, and of course the snag of the day, $25 voucher for Lowe's Meat Co. Benny.
Kersbrook 23-18. Signing off for 2024 was Torrens Valley 6-4.
Yes, yes, it'll be interesting to see how that transpires at the northern areas.
I'll see if I can get one more.
Football out there, Benny, working the phones here to bring you up all to date to what's happening in the vibe of Hills football here on the Quarter Wild. Also, we must thank our supporters and sponsors for the Quarter Wild, because Filming Footy, Sports Interactive and Dartfish. HFL sponsors Work Locker, Mount Barker, The Courier, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre. Thank you very much.
I just got a text in here. They enjoyed the call. Just wondering where Pistols was in the third quarter. Well Pistols, today, Pistols, big day for Mount Lofty, wasn't it?
Yeah, celebrating 90 years of heritage premierships, and just was involved obviously in the 2014 A-grade flags as a team match, so I just took my leave of absence and for a little...
Replaced for the Sheepdog.
And replaced, we'll Sheepdog. Just rounding up, boys. Came in, did the job.
Did a great job. Did a very good job.
Fantastic. So. Well, maybe I should go reunions every week. But so there we have it. But some good memories, and no doubt some tall stories will be told further on during the post-match presentations here for the Devils.
What do you got here, Jaden? Birdwood are off to a good start
anyway.
Yeah,
haven't updated since the first quarter or second quarter, but Birdwood were leading 5-3, 33 to 117 against Meadows at one stage, so I'm not sure the final score of that one.
But they started well anyway.
They did.
All right. Well, that wraps us up, and of course we must say thank you to young Hudson Martlew for once again great work behind the camera, and of course our man here, and soon to internationally famous, I believe.
South Africa, it's incredible.
We'll hear his dulcet tones that will sign us off, but we must say thank you very much to Tommy. So next week, hopefully we'll catch you again on the Call of the Wilds. We'll bring you another good game here in Hills football. Until then, Jaden, thank you very much for your input. Long time OC, so
well done, Jaden. Always
thank you very much.
And of course, Benny, well done, mate.
Yep, terrific.
Nice work. So until we talk again here, covering the vibe of Hills football, Jeff Bastile on behalf of the Call of the Wild team, signing off, and keep chasing your goals. But before we leave you, we have to hear from the great man. He'll take us.
Well, footy people, we saw two rival balloon stand owners side by side. Mount Lofty had more air in their balloons than Lobethal as they saw victory. But the season's not over yet, and we'll find out soon enough whose balloons will grow and whose will pop under the pressure. Plenty of footy action ahead, and we look forward to covering it on the Call of the Wild and Filming Footy. Make sure to stay tuned throughout the week on the Call of the Wild Facebook page for exclusive stats content brought to you by Goldie and Jen J. Hill. And we'll see you again, same time, next time.